Castle Strahd!
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Tabletop Saturdays where we're playing some more Curse of Strahd. If anybody would like to do a recap from the perspective of their character, they surely can. We'll have it as like a sort of intro flashback, like previously on Curse of Strahd, sort of thing.
Goodbye.
I was casually sleeping on the lower deck when on lower floor when a cat no, it wasn't a catwoman, it was a or catman to be honest. It was a giant robot came and woke me up.
It was a Catman.
It was the catman. See, it's hard because
Catman
I
do.
was asleep. So this catman came and woke me up and then proceeded to wake up my friend almost as well, as we had to spring into action to save the day, as a good guard and fishman would do. As we went upstairs, they were saying something about a creepy man by the window, scraping on the window. And then we had to fight something invisible. Turns out to be a bat, and it flew off with Omos.
I almost got away.
In fact, you did get away from us, as you flew out the window. And we then went downstairs and gained a few extra items. I gained Omos's
Help me.
items. I think that pretty much covers it from my
And
perspective.
then we have and now in this episode. Actually, wasn't there a few events that only Chance and the dandy got to see
Yes, with the girl in the
Hmm.
room.
in the
The girl wanted
boardroom?
to get out.
Mm.
Oh, yeah,
What was it that you
like-
saw in the window?
Oh, it was Strahd himself.
Yeah,
From what-
Or was it?
It certainly
Malevolent entity. And so we return on the scene of you guys kind of having this kind of re-established rest, but down in the room, the like office room. Who would be awake about now, as you've been having your rests?
Well, I found it quite hard to go back off to sleep, so
Mhm.
I might still be awake.
I am merely on sentry's rest.
wasn't the dandy and the guy whose name I can never remember trying to study the runes on the dagger.
Indeed, you two had made an effort of looking through the like the items that he gave you, so that you knew what their magical attributes were.
Oh no, my token didn't get
Oh.
updated.
Izzy, did you make sure to update which item you actually got in the end, as opposed to the comb?
Yeah, it was the collar, wasn't it? The collar and the dagger.
Yeah, yeah.
That I got. The collar's really cool.
Hey,
I'm definitely gonna
Max.
get the dandy drawn.
Alright, never mind.
Yeah, what's up,
Could I
James?
have my updated token?
Your updated token?
Yeah.
Toucan.
At the end of the last one, I sent you how he looks now.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I think I did download that. Let me have a look.
Soon find out.
Because he's put the mask on and that... Oh my god. I keep getting cloned. This is awesome.
Why are you cloning yourself?
I'm not. It's not me. Has someone else
But
got
no one else
access?
should be able to drag
For
your...
some reason, I can be Mike.
Stop cloning yourself. Stop cloning yourself. Stop cloning yourself.
Why was
I'm
that?
here from the future. Do not go to the.
He popped out.
No, he doesn't.
Wait, are you logged on
I'm
as
in the wrong
me? Are you in my account? You cheeky bugger.
That makes so much sense now. I was wondering why it was all confusing.
Oh.
It would have been
I just want to cry.
We haven't said that in a while.
I mean, me and Dan, I think, have a few times.
Do I even have
Uh,
the panel I can throw up? I think I do. It just says
I
technical
wondered why I couldn't see my name. I'm a fucking idiot.
right, here we are.
It's beautiful. I love it. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Huh.
Right.
Here
Let's
he
put this on.
comes.
There we go, normality.
In your
Oh,
bum.
turns out I wasn't grabbed. They grabbed my double da- ga- the double
Oh,
gang.
James, that means I drew all of that in your account.
Yeah, I know. That's why I can control it.
Bleep.
Need to put his thing in here.
I was wondering why I could control it. Oh dear.
Replace that one because it's technically James's one.
I could delete it.
That's fine. That's fine. You look so young under your mask.
Baby.
Baby Mike.
you.
Baby
Baby Mike.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh.
creepy.
Oh, woo.
Yep. I wear the mask now. Oh well,
Yes.
now I have to do it. One moment, let me go into the thing, and then spend a bit. Yep, that one will do. And then do ooh woo.
Oh no, he did it.
It's only gone and
woo.
bloody done it. So anyway, after that slight derailing, yeah. What are you guys doing then, as the day comes back around?
I'm big.
I'm
Damn it.
bear. I'm baby.
You woo.
Go back, I want to be monkey.
Ew woo woo.
That's
Oh my
bad.
goodness! Why is there layers of chance?
What do you mean? There's no layers of chance.
Oh my god! There's so many. Why is there so many chances?
Because
No
that's how
reason.
many chances we have.
Shouldn't have that many chances in life.
Oh, we've got smaller than we were. Excellent. Let me zoom in just a little bit more.
We only enlarged you guys for the bit where we were trying to draw the
Yeah.
the house scene.
It's all good, boo. Hi.
Ow,
So
my finger.
I have a mask on now.
You do. Very good. You need social distance.
It's a filter mask. Um, So yeah, what are you guys doing?
Did Andy's put the collar on and is checking himself out in the mirror?
hmm You get to see the array of coloured gems placed within the collar. Doesn't have much movement though, since it's a metal one.
What's the name of the guy again? You have to tell me. I've forgotten.
It was. God damn it! Where is his
You don't
name?
remember either.
No, it
Makes
was
me feel better
Ismark.
about
I
not
thought
remembering.
Ismark was their last name, but their last name's
Ismark.
yeah, Ismark. Idonovich.
Idonovich. That's a pretty cool
Right.
sounding name. So yeah, I
It-
ask Ismark how he thinks I look.
He winks and says, "You look dashing."
Well, thank you.
Because I'm wearing the mask, I'm going to pretend I'm asleep, but I am watching what's going on.
Okay. Chance, what are you doing? As you've
Right.
been pretty much active this entire time, / powered down.
I'm gonna check out my new shield once I come out to Sentry's Rest.
Yep. So you and you wield the shield in one hand as it looks You know, like a big chunk of metal, as if someone's just pried it from something.
Hmm.
You mean like the side of
This should
like
do.
a sci-fi-esque building? Where you just get get lightsaber out and you just start carving it away from it. That
Wait
that
a
that,
minute.
that sort of
say.
chunk.
What's that made of? That block was my grandfather, I'll have you know.
Been so many years.
And now it's like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Nothing. God
Nothing
damn it,
at all.
super stupid, sexy Mr. Flanders. But yeah, it seems like, you know, fairly sturdy and everything. Has a robust build to it.
Yeah, should be good.
And yeah, obviously you guys are all still left with the scar of having a lost companion.
The Dandy isn't bothered.
I didn't think so. I mean, you guys only met him yesterday for about 3 hours before he died or disappeared.
I'm slightly bothered because I had
My
like a
dearest friends.
I had a 5-minute bonding session with him at night, didn't I? So I'm slightly bothered.
Is that all it
It's
takes
another
nowadays?
person I failed to
Yeah, it
protect.
is. Just a quick handshake here, and then it's sorted.
I was his one night watch.
I've had many watches with many people, but I'll never forget my buddy Omos.
Cue sexy sax man.
I love the fact that I'm
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
saying the name.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
But yeah, so Ismark and well, Arena has like woken up and is kind of like scanning the room. She's like, why am I tied up?
I
You
don't-
were wishing to leave with the, for lack of a better words, a very bad creature.
She looks up to her brother and she's just like, is this true? And he gives her a nod to agree. And she kind of looks to you all and says, well, thank you. I think it should be safe now that it's day for you to untie me at least.
I understand.
Though I would suggest keeping the ropes once more, just in case.
It may be the case.
And she
So
kind of just like,
head over to start untying.
yeah, she holds still while you unbind her, and eventually just kind of like rubs her arms in the place where the rope has like been like kind of. You see that it's left sort of red marks from where she struggled so much. So yeah, it's kind of just what she deals with in this morning sort of situation. It's just like, well, with that situation dealt with, uh, would you all like to accompany me to the church? We need to get this body buried so that we can make our way to. How is it? It is to Valaki.
Yes,
The
I will
previous
have you
things
move the
before.
She she looks over to her father's like coffin, and then looks back at you lot. She's just like, which of you are strong enough to carry this?
I look at Chance.
I look at Mike.
Mike snores. Rolls performance.
Please do.
That was me faking being asleep.
Does anybody believe him? No.
No.
So it's a bit like this then.
Yeah, you haven't been snoring this entire time, but then suddenly you just let out like a.
As soon as
little
I
bit
turn
of
my head to look at you, it's alright, that's not suspicious.
Like, I know that you're faking, but I give you a good kind of shove anyway, just to wake you up.
Okay. As you go to shove, I just grab your hand, or attempt to, because I saw it coming.
Hmm. If you
You
want to
can
hold
go
my hand,
mad
it's
with like
fine. I wouldn't
perception.
feel like good friend yet.
Hmm?
Who are you humming?
Almost like a playful sort of, I go to grab your arm as you go to push me sort of thing. That's all.
Playful.
Yeah,
Hmm.
definitely playful.
Yeah, so the dandy kind of says to you, like,
He's Snapchat.
it's okay if you want to hold my hand, I understand, but I don't think we're quite there yet.
Ah, well, sorry. Me neither. As I let go and then stand up. So, strength, right. And I attempt to lift up one end of the coffin, because I assume that it's going to be two of us lifting it.
Hmm.
So I attempt
So
to lift
human
up.
size coffins, one on each side.
Do you want
or back.
athletics?
Yes, please.
Oh shit, I rolled it. I'm
Instead
doing
of
it
rolling
wrong.
back, can I give him an advantage?
Yeah, so that is essentially what it would be if it's a case of helping him.
Ah, well, here you go. And I lift it up.
Yep, you managed to lift it up with his help,
Get this out.
and Ismark kind of walks over and kind of shoulders the center point. He's just like, well then, let's get a move. I think.
Are we going to do one of them dance that I've seen some villagers do while carrying a coffin?
I don't know what you're referring to.
Neither do I. Right,
It
this.
wouldn't be very respectful of the dead.
No, just in case we drop the booty.
Booty.
Yeah, the booty.
Oh, my favorite.
B-Day.
The B-Day. Shit.
The dandy kind of
Baby.
follows along behind. Something.
Where did you say the church was again?
It should be just across town. It's not that long of a journey. 10 minutes at most. It might take a little bit longer carrying the body.
Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead.
And,
Beat us to it, man.
We need to
yeah.
do it first.
Irina ends up helping open the door and leading you guys sort of on your way to the church. Is there anything that you guys want to take notice as you walk through the
Oh,
like
yeah,
town?
yeah. As I got here, I looked to the right to see if the blacksmith appears to be open.
He does indeed, as you hear the faint sound of ting, ting, ting.
Right,
He
perfect.
drops the coffin as he heads in.
Apart from that,
As the dead body rolls into the mud.
uh, there's nothing else that I personally am looking out for.
Okay.
Might check on the cars that walk past, but apart from that,
Yeah, you all hear the familiar crying from the day before, coming from one of the houses. Zaga.
Chance, do you hear that?
I mean, in this type of situation for the village, there's bound to be people in sad conditions.
Yes, I suppose that is true. Oh, sorry, the dandy. I'll get out of your way, shall I? Don't want to hold you up.
Dandy's just kind of, like I said before, the little kind of run that he does on all fours.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's just kind of doing that in his own sort of like
Galloping.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Okay.
if you're wondering why the voice change, it is the mask. Of course, it's the mask. Of course, it's the mask.
Before you guys actually got past the tavern, you notice as the door kind of like swings open. Sorry, I didn't realize you guys had made it so far. I was
we're quick.
looking at some of the scripture on the book.
Oh no.
Is it alright if I describe this bit then?
Yeah, if you don't mind, as the door swings open, like the scene from Shrek.
So the door swings open after you hear like a loud clattering sound, and you hear like a "Yeah, get it!" as this figure in long green robes with a staff just comes bolting out of the tavern, looking kind of awkward.
Somebody
Oh.
once told me the world is gonna rule me.
This sheet does armor class in blue.
No, it's because I did it.
But even if I
Oh
change the
no,
armor
it's not
class
working on my
on
roll
the
20.
big sheet,
Is
it
it not?
I'm trying to get it out and it won't
Well,
work.
it's on there. It's on the map.
My roll 20 is lagging behind now.
No. There you go.
Sorry, Chance, for the hold up. I get the sense that someone's about to come out of that doorway.
Guys, can you not see her then?
No.
No.
I refreshed, but I can't see.
Might be me then. Let me have a little refresh.
Somebody
Somebody
once.
told-
Sorry, Izzy. Carry on.
Oh yeah, it's gone now.
I'm okay.
I just remember the meme version
That's
where they
really weird
pause.
because I just did it again and it's not showing up.
Yeah, it's not there, Frank, for us. There's Cinder.
Cinderware.
Oh, oh no.
The fuck?
Not Cinder. No.
I'm trying to drag a token out and it's not working.
Ah!
Let me
How
tell
odd! It's the only one that doesn't work.
I mean, it might be because of something that I did earlier.
How
There you
do
go.
you set the token to? Oh, wait a minute.
No.
As a figure comes like tumbling out of the tavern with like a tankard thrown after her. And it's just like sort of hurriedly running, like sliding through the mud, and like begins to transform into something before realizing there are people there, and sort of stops. Sort of gently places the staff down and sort of kind of looks and gives like a sort of awkward wave with the other hand.
Hey, look, that looks like maybe a friend, maybe like a druid friend. They're just also quite small, so maybe it's like a
Mike's nose
little
starts
druid
to
friend.
bleed.
I'm getting a very
So she's
bad
about
feeling
5 feet,
it.
but when you say a friend, she sort of nods her head incredibly fast.
Hmm.
Other than that, she literally just stares.
You there,
Mm,
you there.
Sort
Why,
of waves.
why have you been kicked out of that bar? Judging by the evidence of
Just
clattering
trying to figure
and you've been sliding through the mud.
They're trying to figure out how to explain it when you hear like another sort of clatter sound, and then you just see them turn back and they start like slightly running into sort of beside you and just looking back nervously, and then they hold up what looks like a broken tankard. Essentially, like she signs or like she like mimes as much as he can, like the image of getting curious about trying to grab something, slipping and knocking everything over.
Oh well, we've all done that one.
Right. It's okay. I understand. You do these rapid signs in front of me. No. I've got it. I got it. And I say, Chance, could you just hold the entire coffin for a moment?
I mean, that's not entirely wise.
I mean,
Also,
I could give it a go.
Excellent. As I just step away.
Okay. Ismark suddenly like drops to his shoulder.
I rush
Chance,
in to
can
like
you
try and
roll a? Okay, whoever's got the higher strength roll with advantage.
Dandy, I presume that's you.
No, definitely not me.
Mine was
Oh,
only a
that's your
plus
strength.
one. Surely someone's got better than that in the first place.
Mine's up the -1.
So am I.
That's two. Say shots.
Oh god, then Chance.
Oh, good lord, what are you wanting?
Just athletics with advantage.
Okay.
See,
Okay, you did it.
I had
Yeah.
faith in you.
Nice.
So luckily, with the help of the dandy, even though it like drops for a second, it manages to stable out once again. Though all of your different heights is kind of like making you have to hold it at different levels.
So,
How much chance?
was there a guy standing in the like doorway with the broken tankard then, or something?
No,
For a brief moment before he like threw it and walked back inside.
yeah.
Excuse me.
He's already long gone to the actual like counter in the inside.
Oh,
By the
rip.
time that
I
you-
definitely would have dropped it then.
The druid girl looks super sheepish.
Well, um, I was gonna sort that situation out for you, but it appears that he is rather over it. What is your name?
She points at herself, like she does like a motion to show, like, give away what she is, kind of thing, and then shrugs.
Uh,
You do see on her mask, there's loads of different sort of druidic symbols, which seem to like glow ever so slightly all over her mask.
Seems like the silent type.
Yes.
She just nods slowly, looking at the dandy.
Well, I suppose we'd better get on. If you're gonna follow us, then come along.
Sorry about that, Dandy, as I shuffle back in under the coffin.
Dandy kind of steps aside and lets you take it.
She does that cartoonish motion as if like to sneak, to ask essentially if you guys are sneaking or what.
Oh, wow. Maybe later.
No, not right now. We're heading to the church. It's a funeral.
Irina comes to stand next to you, Frank, and like pats you on the back. I mean, if you'd like, you could join us. It might be nice to have someone who can commune with nature with us.
She puts her
Just
hand to her
guessing.
chest and like bows her head respectfully, and then will start using druid craft essentially to like try and, or like her druidic nature, try and craft like a wreath of flowers for the coffin.
Nice. Yeah,
Oh,
she kind of goes. See, I knew that you were one that could commune with nature. Thank you so much for this kind gesture. And she kind of like takes it like
N-
you know gratefully.
She lifts her hand, and the hand that's holding the staff and does that sort of awkward, super close to her face thumbs up.
Sounds like what I do when I'm at work. So.
It's essentially, yeah, it's the sort of like, you're welcome, with the like shoulders hunched up and the thumbs up.
Yeah.
Well, shall we?
You're free to continue.
She just nods and follows along with the group.
Sorry. So sorry. Sorry.
As she moonwalks up the street.
Ding 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 ding
Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry.
ding ding.
Sorry.
She's super enthralled by the tabaxi running everywhere.
We're going so slowly.
Right.
Pace.
Chance, I believe we're just about here now.
This is good. We would have to find where the body is to be buried.
Well, I believe they want to do a service first. Isn't
Yes,
that
but
right?
we need to... Are they having an in-house service or a service at the location?
I guess that will be up to the family.
You just hear Ismark, who's like currently behind you or in front of you, I guess, says, "Yes, we're planning on to do the service once we've got the coffin buried. We've already done the niceties and said our goodbyes, but we would like the priest to actually say some words as we bury him."
Okay, then lead on, and we'll take the body in that direction.
And he looks at you as he's currently holding the coffin with you. And then Irina
What
steps
about the
forward.
person that was leading? Could you lead instead? Perfect.
Irina walks forward and is just walks through the doors. And yeah, atop a slight rise against the roots of the pillar.
You okay?
I think Max broke.
Sorry, it just sounded weird. So atop a slight rise against the roots of the pillar stone that supports Castle Ravenloft stands a grey, sagging edifice of stone and wood. This church has obviously weathered the assaults of evil for centuries on end and is worn and weary. A bell tower rises towards the back, and flickering light shines through the holes in the shingled roof. The rafters strain feebly against their load. The heavy wooden doors of the church are covered with claw marks and scarred by fire, is what you see.
You hear a sort of uncomfortable from behind.
Seems like the attacks were here too.
Well, they were unholy. It only makes sense for them to attack here.
You'd thought that maybe they might not be able to enter.
There may be more here than meets the eye. I said to transform into a truck. Ah,
JJ is quiet. Time to turn.
I'm quiet, you say?
Oh shit, you guys can't see.
No, no,
All
we
we can
can't.
see is a black screen.
Where are the light sources and why are they not brighter? Oh, you don't even have like visions on and shit.
Vision helps.
Can't tell if you guys can see yet or not.
I can.
Okay.
Aha!
James can't seem to see, which is
That's because
strange.
he's not here.
He said,
Because he
Yeah.
said, be right back.
Oh. He didn't throw the screen up onto be right back.
time to role play.
Uh,
I literally had to pick the fucking mute character for this.
it's because
Yeah.
his screen is currently.
So while we were waiting,
Is he?
yeah,
You do see, like, just for a second, the mask. She grabs her hand up to the mask, lifts it off ever so slightly, like less than an inch, and then you just hear creepy, and then puts the mask back on as she's staring up at the church.
agree.
Words!
Inspect the mask.
Words!
See, like, look at the runes on the mask.
Yeah, you can if you want. Like, it's up to Max if you like have to make a check or anything.
Yeah, you probably can't understand them. Knowing what was it? Druid runes? What druid speech?
Yeah, they're like
I'm gonna see whether
they're
I
like
have a match.
druidic like sigils kind of thing, like druidic language essentially translated into spells.
I want to see if they like match the runes that were on my the dagger I was given.
Okay, make a investigation, or possibly just plain perception if you wanted.
My perception is better.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay, so with investigation, you probably would have found out more along the lines of what like the differences are, but what you do notice is that they are very different. The like etchings involve more intricate sort of curves and sort of movements in the detail on her mask, as opposed to the ones on the dagger, which are quite rigid and also kind of like etched, like almost like they would have been done in one sort of swift motion with a tool, as
Turns
opposed
it
to
is
like can't.
and I say, I thought maybe she might have some answers, but it seems not.
Hmm.
She gives another sort of shrug, like a soz.
Oh, it's
Okay.
always worth a go.
But yeah, from what you guys can see, obviously the building that you're facing is quite like worn and weary, and definitely has been used for quite a few years. And it's almost as if it's been in disarray for a while. Not just time wearing it thin, but as the doors kind of allude to, there have been like attacks on this building where there's like scratches and almost like burnings to the door. Is there anything that kind of piques your interest or makes you want to kind of head inside? Because Irina and Ismark kind of make note of. I think we may need to go in, but I would have thought that someone would have been tending to at least the gardens around the building.
Can I sort of like walk over and just start inspecting the flowers and get a feel for like how long dead they are, if they are?
Mm-hmm. Do a nature roll.
Has anyone else gone? Oh no, Max put a map. That means we're fucked.
No. Oh yeah.
21. So you can tell that the plant life around this building has been dead for quite some time, like years almost. Like it's not been mulched, but it's almost seemed sapped of life. All the leaves are quite like
Um,
grey and withered.
so Izzy again because you're the closest. Like she walks over and for just a second lifts the mask like half an inch off her face and says, "Long dead," and then looks at the flowers.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It seems like most things in this town seem to be long dead. And I stare at the coffin.
What does it? Can I see um what deity or patron the church is for? That's the word.
Yes, you can.
Religion.
Yep. Damn, you guys are rolling really well tonight.
How do you know?
So the god is. It was around here somewhere.
Alright, go on.
Right, good girl. What the hell? Where is it?
Nice roll.
Bloody hell, everyone.
they're really
The
good.
last 3 rolls are like pretty solid.
Uh,
The
18.
druid girl.
You can
Very.
see that the markings, like the religious symbols and iconography that you can see is for Lathander, the god of light and the morning lord.
This is a good place for them to rest.
I'm definitely going to ruin that trend.
Rolls at my natural one. Well, of course you did.
I agree with Ismark and Irene. I believe we should head inside. Maybe they're busy inside after the attacks.
Where are you going with the
Baby.
coffin, Mike?
We're walking in.
Just yeah. So you. Oh wait, can you guys actually push through?
Let me check.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but you don't see anything.
It's complete darkness.
Very strange. Oh, it's because there's no lighting in there. Let
Ah, but I
me
have 60 dark vision. Whoop whoop.
put that on your character sheet now.
Which is more than
And so
most.
do I.
Uh,
Oh, when we like left the house, did that count as us having a long rest beforehand?
yeah.
Could I roll for my collar thing?
Sure. Who doesn't have their night vision on?
I
No.
don't have night vision.
Okay.
I have 60
is-
foot of dark.
I have 60 foot of dark.
And that is poison resistance. Nice.
But Jojo, back in the first part when it was a one shot, you could see.
because he had a torch.
Ah.
Yeah, because that was the only
That's
reason
fine.
you could see was his torch.
Do you want
Mike,
my
can you,
bullseye lantern?
Hold. Can you hold a bit stronger? I just need to free a hand quickly.
Sure. As long as you keep hold of the coffin with the other hand.
Of course.
Do
I
you
could
have
walk
night
right
vision,
beside
Frank?
you and hold the torch if you.
I have 60 feet of
that's-
dark vision, yeah.
If you have dark vision, dimming. 5 foot.
JJ.
Okay.
Alright, I got plan. You like plan? A good plan.
Okay. Because the dandy will hold the torch next to you if you wish.
Ah, it's even better than that.
The dandy likes you
No.
in this one.
Words hurt.
I'm sorry.
With my free hand, Max,
Mhm.
I'd just like to touch my amulet of Pelor and use the cantrip light on it
Okay.
to
So-
allow it to shed 20 foot of bright light and then 20 foot of dim light.
Right. So on you have 20 foot of bright light and 20 foot of dim light. So what you said?
There we go. Yep. And then I'll put my hand back to holding the coffin. Right, I'm ready.
You just see Ismark just like. He's straight against it. But there you go. That should be hopefully correct
Yeah.
for everyone.
Oh dear. This place does seem to be in a rather state. And why is
Maybe
it
it's
so
a
dark?
bit
Are the
too-
windows boarded up or something?
Yes, they are.
What is the information for point A?
It should be emitting light. In the. Yeah. Okay. So the doors
Information,
open.
get back in, Mike.
The doors open to reveal a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long hall leading to a brightly lit chapel. The hall is unlit and reeks of mildew. 4 doors, 2 on each side of the hall, lead to adjacent chambers. You see that the chapel is strewn with debris, and you hear a soft voice from within, reciting a prayer. Suddenly, the prayer is blotted out by an inhuman scream that rises up from beneath the wooden floor.
James, what's that box behind you?
That's the coffin.
Oh.
It's a green box.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mike, maybe we should put down the coffin down at the end so we
That's
can.
very casual
the
after
rest
hearing
of
a
it.
big old scream.
Yes, well, I'm holding a coffin. I can't drop it. It would be rude.
As you guys enter that area, the chapel is in shambles, with overturned and broken pews littering the dusty floor. Dozens of candles mounted in candlesticks and candelabras light every dusty corner in a fervent attempt to rid the chapel of shadows. At the far end of the church sits a claw-scarred altar, behind which kneels a priest in soiled vestments. Next to him hangs a long, thick rope that stretches up into the bell tower.
He's sold himself.
I just begin pushing with the coffin to make Mike actually move.
Yes. Let's get to about here and then put it down.
Well, we could put it on the altar.
We could, but oh, go on then. Excuse me.
Let me just make a little token for him. This is going to have to do for now.
Whoa.
He's a giant. What is that thing around you? It seems to be a different shape to our things that are around us.
Excuse me there.
Uh, uh, yes. Uh,
Are you
uh,
are you okay?
I'm. I'm fine. Who are you?
Can I scan the room?
Sure. Is there anything that you are particularly scanning for?
Just anything that give like I don't know, just anything where it feels like a security risk essentially. Like if there's anything here, or if there's anything like open or anywhere near in that area. Essentially, just a quick enemy scan because like I feel unsafe.
Yeah, what was that scream
Uh,
about?
So you don't see anything unless you want to roll. Oh, okay, you've rolled perception. Yeah, you don't see anything. Mike's tingle sense isn't tingling. His
Suppose-
mic sense. Wait, what was
It's like
Mike
a
tingle?
Yeah,
Yeah, there you
that
go.
might tingle.
But yeah, you kind of continue to hear some of the like screeching as the man like looks at you like nervously. It's just like, yes, what is, what are you here for?
I look at the
What
coffin
does
as
it
if
look
it should be
like?
obvious. Yeah, yeah. I look at the coffin I'm just put on the thing as if it should be obvious and don't say anything.
You kind of look at his eyes and they almost seem hazy, as if like he's been awake all night, and he looks over at the box and he's just like, oh, sorry, do you need service?
Yes, we do. As I turn around to see if there's a together enough chair to sit on.
Unfortunately, I mean, some of them have like just enough, like the ones on the left hand side or the right hand side, like show the majority of them still remain.
Dandy's just perching on this broken bit here.
I like how there's an altar to rest the coffin, and you guys chose to rest it perpendicular.
Yep, we
I
tried.
can't turn it.
Um, and yeah, you hear from beneath the chapel floor a young man's voice crying out, "Father, I'm starving."
Did everyone else hear that?
Yeah, quite clearly.
Was that a
That's
disembodied
one of your
voice, or
disciples.
do we need to go in the basement and investigate what this guy's been doing?
He looks at you all and says, "Please don't mind the sound. It's none of your concern."
Sounds like
Wow.
you're holding a prisoner.
He bows his head. "No, not a prisoner. Uh, my son." And you see him like swallow really hard to try and get rid of this like sore throat of his. And he looks at you all and he's just solemnly kind of glaring at you, like almost just looking through you slash past you as his like eyes are weary.
Oh, so you're
He
his literal father.
I wish I could say that wasn't the case, but he is my son.
Why do you want to say that isn't the case? Bit of an unusual thing to say about your son, is it not?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I love my son more than life itself, but he hasn't been himself.
How so?
Perhaps it would be best to deal with one solution before we start the funeral. Or whatever this is. Mike still doesn't quite understand what's going on, really.
Well, if a service needs to be done, then I would rather put this poor soul to rest. I insist. I have to insist. Let the poor man rest.
I just sit back down.
Yeah.
And and you watch him like kind of look at you all, and Irene and Ismark are just like, well, we'd be happy to finally put our father at ease. If you feel capable of doing the service, you seem a bit out of sorts. Then we can do our best to get our father buried. And Ismark kind of like nods, and it's just like, yes, Chance, Mike, do you mind helping me carry my father to the graveyard? I know you've just taken a chance to rest, but the sooner we get this done, the sooner we can get to Villaki.
It'll be good to put him to rest.
I'm keeping it canon that we did put it perpendicular to the stand.
Oh yeah. He's just kind of like it's teetering almost. It's like, but yeah, so Ismark kind of helps you, and you all begin to filter out and take it to the graveyard. There isn't much of a scene for the graveyard area, so we can just kind of like gloss over it as you guys
We'll be
make
back.
your way to it.
We'll be back in a bit.
Yeah, just time wipe over it, clock wipe sort of thing.
Higher again.
And eventually you get like a like a grave that has been dug up, and you notice that there are more graves that have been dug than actual coffins within them. So there's like headstones for people, but no one's actually in them at the moment. It
Almost
doesn't
like
look like they've obviously.
almost like a
Okay.
preparation sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like they're expecting them to die soon, which is kind of morbid.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And so the man who reveals himself to be Donovich, the current priest, goes through the efforts of reading the or reciting the prayers of Lathander, kind of wishing that the dawn will rise on this poor soul, and so that his soul may rest in the sun, sort of thing. And it takes you guys about 20 minutes to go through it as the sort of gets you to fill up the grave, leaving him like buried, funnily enough, in a grave marked with his name.
So it was already prepared. They were just waiting, basically.
Hmm. And eventually he leads you back into the main sort of area, the sort of opening of the chapel. Says, I thank you all for your assistance in this. I'm glad that we could put another soul to rest, though in this land, not many souls get the rest that they seek. Even in death, none rarely get to keep their coffins, as it were.
So, what is this with your son? Where did Mike go?
You look
He's
back
being
and
nosy down here.
Mike is peeking through like a gap in the door.
Do you want to know what's in that room?
Sure.
So, from what you can peek through some of the cracks in the door, is that it is a bedroom. It's a dirty room that contains a wooden bed with a straw-filled mattress, next to which rests a table, a small table with an oil lamp burning brightly on it. Mounted above the bed's headboard is a wooden sun-shaped holy symbol.
Hmm.
But yeah, Chance, you were talking to him, yes?
Yeah. So, what is going on with your son?
He takes a moment, like, sort of bows his head. My son, he assisted in the attack on Castle Ravenloft. This was maybe a little more than a year ago.
Times seem to
Apparently,
go too well.
well, he suddenly didn't return the same man that left. It seemed that a wizard in a black robe told them that they could attack the castle without fear. And so when my son returned, he was no more the man that I raised. He's a monster, as you can hear. You hear like a more screaming of, "Father, I'm hungry. I'm starving."
I ignore that scream and go, does this town not have any sort of guard or police or military present at all?
Well,
Seems
I
like you
mean,
guys are very undefended.
The druid girl just points the stuff towards Mike.
No, I'm from another town.
we have few people who claim themselves as guards, but the majority of the force is under control with the Master of Barovia, Strahd. You may have heard. There isn't a military that can act out of line once he is here.
At the mention of his name, the druid girl just clenches her fist ever so slightly on her stuff.
And
Do,
he,
do I take note of this? Well, actually, of course I do.
with your super
Pretty
perception,
I see you.
you do notice like a slight change in like
Demeanor.
her motions. Yeah, but yeah, I wouldn't say like depending on which side her like hand is grasping the like staff.
Yeah, I can't see stuff behind something that's being blocked. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, not yet. But yeah, so he just kind of shakes his head and he's just like, yes, unfortunately, in this land, we can't escape him, no matter where we go or who we hide. He owns this land, but even if we did have a guard, there would be no need. They would be swarmed in a night or be already under his control.
If this
I'm sorry to
place
say.
is truly in this state, why not leave?
Well, if you haven't seen the mist, it keeps whoever attempts to leave here
So
part of his ploy.
so you would leave if you could.
Well, I mean, even though this is our homeland, there must be better places for us to live. The only people that we know that can leave are the Vistani, but they work for him. They follow his word. Blessed by him, some would say. The fact that they can come and go as they please.
Well, we have some business with Strahd that we need to deal with. He has sent one of his minions to apprehend, I'd like to say a companion of ours. I only knew him a day, but we will be getting him back. Once we are done, you wouldn't have to leave this place. You would have this place back again, the way in the light, the way it should be.
Oh, you aren't the first adventurers to say something along those lines. There's a reason why they end up staying in the tavern. You wouldn't be able to defeat him, that's for certain. Not
Yes.
not as you are now, at least. He owns this land. Any plans, any plots that you make, he probably already knows. But I'm curious as to why he would have taken your friend, that girl there, Irina. And she looks over. Um, she's the one that he's normally after.
We don't know either. But it's irrelevant. We're getting him back.
I hope you understand that even though I did the service for them both, Irina isn't actually the Burgermeister's daughter.
I kind of look over at her.
She's not.
She kind of turns away, and sort of Ismark kind of holds her shoulders. She's his, by not daughter, I mean not naturally born daughter. He brought her here years ago as a young girl. From what I heard, she had no memory of her past, and so Colin took her in and raised her as a daughter.
Can I just walk over and just put like a consoling arm on her shoulder and just try and reassure her, sort of with a sort of warm presence, if you know what I mean?
Yeah, so you join Ismark as he kind of like does something similar, kind of,
Yeah,
trying
just
to
like
be on her side in this.
essentially, yeah, just try to make sure, like, it's okay kind of motion.
But yes, if you truly want to see what the likes of heroes happen to have here, uh, when they think that they can take on Strahd, as much as I wish they could, but if you watch at night, you'll be able to see the ones that came before you, at least.
So,
You got one thing right. We're not the first to step on this mission, but we will be the last. As I turn around and start to walk towards the exit.
Before you go, your friend here looks over at Irina. You may want to take her as far away from Ravenloft as possible. You should probably take her to the abbey of Saint Makovia in Krizik, or failing that, maybe the fortified town of Velaki.
Well, Valaki was the next destination.
And once again, you hear like screaming from below, and you watch as he kind of like droops back down, begins trying to recite his prayer again that you saw him say the day before. Oh, sorry, not the day before, earlier.
So she sort of walks over and shakes his hand and tries to sort of beckon as if to try and get a name.
Uh, Donovich? Um, is that what you wanted me to say? He raises an eyebrow at you.
She sort of nods. She takes the mask off and says, and just sort of points us Lor Hanar, and then puts the mask back on.
He nods and he says, "I hope the Morning Lord guides you all."
I hope
Also,
light find you.
just for clarification, when she took the mask off, she was facing away from the group almost specifically.
Darren.
Once again, you hear more screaming coming from the basement, sort of like below the floorboards where you're all standing around.
What's this bit? Is this stairs?
No, that's just a window.
You can go
Okay.
through the window if needed. Jump through.
What if there's
Can I start hunting for something, hidden hatch or something?
He watches you, kind of like looking around. What are you planning on doing?
She tries to sort of. It's difficult. She tries to mime that she's hit. She wants to help. She wants to see what is up, so she see if she can help the situation.
And he kind of like raises another eyebrow, and then sighs and begins to push the altar kind of in front of him as it moves to reveal like a set of stairs.
She sort of pleadingly looks at the rest of the party and uses the staff to point down where the altar is.
There's probably little we can do, apart from putting him out of his misery, as I look towards the old man.
She just shrugs.
Why?
he may not want his son to go like this. He may still have hope.
Sorry, that's not where the door is.
This is what you did.
I was trying to find where it said it. So he says, if you wish to see my son, you'll have to enter the room by the door. There's a trapdoor in the room, but I've lost the key.
Where
It
did you
should
last
be.
put the key?
I do not remember. It's been years since I've looked at it, or a year at least since I've seen it.
Hmm.
I haven't fed him since he returned.
But he is still alive. That shows that he is definitely, like you say, he's no longer the same since he returned.
Excuse me,
Yes.
friend. What do you plan to do to the boy if you get down there?
She just uses sign language to say help.
Yes, but help how?
She
You
just
hear the
shrugs.
screaming coming from the room.
This room?
Yeah.
Huh. Step aside a second. I try and force entry. Would you like an
The,
appendix?
the door is open, like
Oh,
you can open.
okay. I open door then, for
Mhm.
sure.
So you just can step inside if you like.
No, I can't. The gap's too small for me to squeeze. There we go.
I may have been trying to squeeze inside this whole time.
Oh, sorry.
So,
I couldn't tell if you guys were having difficulty actually like getting through, or if you were just trying to RP that you like walking by the door.
Yeah.
uh,
it's like you had a brief loss of CPU.
Blech. I'm just gonna throw myself at the door
Error.
if I can get in there.
I can see your eyes.
There we go. Got through.
Poking through the crack. Oh man.
It's like you're trying to glitch yourself out of the corner of a game.
so yeah, this is kind of like just a kind of room in disarray. Seems that time and neglect has punched a hole in the ceiling of this mouldy room, which contains a few broken roof shingles and puddles of water. In one corner, set into the floor, is a heavy wooden trapdoor held shut by a chain and a padlock. A young man's screams of anguish can be heard through the door.
Well, if you are gonna do something, my dear druid friend, that will be the direction to take.
I start hammering the door with my staff.
Wait,
Okay,
wait.
can you make
No,
a
that's
strength
not
check?
gonna. That's not. You're not gonna.
Which check, sorry?
Strength. Yeah, you clatter at it, but the sort of metal, like iron padlock, just rattles around.
It's fine. Allow me. Chance, could you help me lift this?
I can try.
We're gonna try and force pry the like door up and open.
Okay, that should be fine with an advantage.
Athletics check.
Yeah, no,
At advantage.
the chain just rattles some more from the padlock.
Ah,
So it's got like padlock and chains to hold the
Yeah.
door down. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just like start putting my foot on top.
Okay.
Surely there's a simpler way to do this. And I get out my lockpick tools.
it's at that moment
Okay.
that the wooden beams give way due to Chance's sheer weight.
So,
Could I do a lockpick, please?
Yes.
Sure. Make a.
I can't remember what the lockpick check is.
It's just whatever your dex and if you're proficient with it, would be.
I am. So hang on.
I've been doing it wrong this whole time. I thought it was sleight of hand.
Oof,
You actually
that would
need
be
like
an 8.
toolkit.
Have you tried?
Would-
Is there a toolkit in your equipment you can click on?
Yeah, you can't click on it.
Oh.
But yeah, it would be an 8. It's the
So
dex
you guys
check.
are having trouble trying to open it, and you notice that the reason why it was so difficult to pick lock is probably because some of the key is still left inside.
Ah. That'll do it.
Well,
You can
we
make an
found out
attack
the key
against
is
it.
at least.
Can I frostbite the lock?
Sure. I guess it would instantly fail the save because it can't make a save for against it because it has no con.
Yeah.
And then mash it with my stuff.
Sure. Does iron get brittle when it's cold?
I'm not 100% sure.
We're about to find out.
Go on. Make an attack roll with whatever weapon you're using with advantage.
Is it
So
just?
JJ front.
Holy shit.
Oh goodness.
Okay. Well, that'll do it.
Yeah, damn, you didn't even roll it with advantage. So roll damage. Should just be able to click the button for the damage. There you go. Yeah, you smash this frozen like brittle iron off from the lock, and it allows you to open it with ease.
Can I sort of kick it up with my foot and point in the
There we
the
go.
hole?
Sure.
I
Point
think,
in the hole and I just leap in.
I think Chance was standing on it at that time.
I
Oh.
figured out how to do it for next time. There we go.
I like to think Danny's
Cool.
like, wait, now I remember. Ah,
Man, this is so much easier to lockpick now that the actual metal out of it's gone.
Thank you,
Uh,
host family. Yeah, I found it. Thank you.
But once you break it, and like begin to open it, the screaming stops.
Uh-oh.
oh.
I leap in.
Oh,
Oh, teleportation jitsu. One
go.
moment. There we go.
off we go.
Apparently, there's a button to like.
I'm in the wall.
Guys, I teleported into the wall.
Oh no,
This unit is malfunctioning.
he got splinched.
Got lag. Oh.
Are we sure this was a good idea? I see.
shrug.
The the druid
creepy
wanted
looking character in the corner.
the druid
What
wanted to
was the
come
plan
down
for
here,
this?
but I do think it'd be a smart idea for me and Chance to block this way.
church's undercroft has rough hewn walls and a floor made of damp clay and earth. Rotting wooden pillars strain under the weight of the wooden ceiling. Candlelight from the chapel above
I-
slips through the cracks, allowing you to glimpse a gaunt shape in the corner. Not to mention, all of you have dark vision, so.
I
I'm-
see him.
Looks at Blood and Amulet.
Hello?
Um,
Danny
I
goes
do that
in
thing
the
where I
shaky
approach
voice.
with like hands out as if to be like, look, not hostile.
Chance, please stand next to me. We need to make sure that whatever that thing is, it doesn't escape.
2,
3 more.
it continues to just kind of like crouch down in the corner, kind of like almost like peeling at its face.
Are you okay over there?
You hear his heavy breathing of,
What is your name?
you hear him say, I can smell your blood.
Yes, just what I thought. Time to leave.
Well, Saturate, sorry. So just sort of like step to the side. As much as I can.
Because it's by sight, isn't it? I use create bond.
Okay.
Ah, yes,
What does-
crepe bonbon, my favorite sweet.
Ooh, yummy.
Where are you creating it? Well, on him.
Not enough to do damage, but enough to get a really good look.
Oh, what? So you just want light on him?
Yeah, just near him, but not like on him so as to hurt him.
Just going to make a fire next to that guy, not on that guy.
Ah!
Yeah.
You just see her take off her mask, go, job done, and walk off.
I'm no longer druid, I pyromancer.
Pulls off the mask. Ah, it was Cinder all along.
Oh, hi.
Hey guys!
I wouldn't put it
You
past
guys
them.
totally fell for that, you dumbass.
There you go. There is now a fire kind of burning over there in the corner.
How
Was
does
that a
he
good
react?
idea?
You see him as he like shields his face.
Well, don't piss him off. We don't want that.
Can I yeet a ration towards?
Sure.
Miss and it's going
I'm
in the
not sure.
fire.
You could probably reach about here.
Yeah, I'll throw a ration there then.
Okay. Yep. Doesn't really do anything. No change.
I look quizzically at the rest of the party.
Well, you came down here to help. Are you satisfied?
I think he might be a bit beyond help. And I certainly don't want to end up being his dinner.
You watch
Stand
Donovich kind of.
behind.
Donovich begins to make his way down. He's just like, you opened the door. Why?
She
That-
gives him a look as a like, nah shit.
The druid wanted to help.
No, you. Lathander will help him. Lathander will save him. Will cure him of this curse.
She looks suspiciously at him.
Does any of you have any idea how to cure someone of vampirism? No?
Fire
Shrugs.
usually does a good trick.
He shouts at you. He's like, no, don't kill him. And if you have some form of only only a true resurrection would be able to bring him back.
I looked to the druid, almost expecting, well, go on then, true resurrection. You know what to do. So I just look at
Shrugs.
her. Alright then. Well, I guess we're done here.
Oh, we found the key, by the way. I say as I kind of walk past him. It's still in the lock.
He glares at you as you walk past.
I wave at the crouching form.
Right.
Perhaps we should snuff out that fire.
So as you guys begin to make your way up the stairs, about right. Chance.
He eats himself across the room and you die.
Oh no!
You just hear a clatter and just like the robot head just rolls across. No, yeah. What am I rolling?
Skittle noise.
Nothing, unfortunately. It's against you.
Oh, goody!
Goody.
So what? It's just attack would be essentially.
Yes, I do need to.
I will attack and eat the only thing that isn't meaty.
Bring it.
I don't think you're going to get much of a drink out of him. But go ahead.
Oh,
And there's
diesel!
my oil reserve.
Yeah, unleaded.
I only drink leaded.
Oh god! Oh no!
So which ones hit you?
Is it with the bigger number for the advantage?
No, don't worry about the advantage. He's just
Just the
rolling it
first
as
number.
normal.
You
Yeah,
rolled
yeah.
a 14 and a 19.
The 19 matches my AC because I also have 19.
Okay, so he claws you for 8 damage.
Oh no!
This was
Oh,
highly
that's
unexpected.
And yeah, everybody roll initiative.
Initiative.
Oh no. Why is this happening? We only went down here to see if he was okay.
Why is this happening? We're better than this.
Wait,
We
we're
better.
I'm
Are
not
we?
sure we are, though, are we?
No.
I
We're
just
worse.
wanted to make an Obi-Wan reference.
We're worse than this.
This is exactly what was going to happen. I knew it. You knew it.
Chance.
Hell's yeah.
JJ, you didn't roll your thing.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to do my health. I'm sorry. Sorry. I fixed it.
Oh.
There you go. Fixed it.
I mean, it doesn't matter which one it ended up being.
I'll take
do you-
the first one anyway.
Do you mind adding yours to the roll? Oh wait, you've already rolled yours, but I guess you didn't have your character selected.
I'm guessing so.
Do you mind doing it? Oh,
Yeah.
it's the exact same.
Wow.
Yeah.
Them skills.
So, Chance, as part of being attacked, you get to retaliate rather quickly.
Alright. Weren't expecting to go first, so Jesus. Take the wheel? No.
Downloading Messiah.exe.
Oh, wait a minute. Did it count as a short rest between
We had a
Yeah,
long
it was a long
rest.
rest.
a long rest? Okay, thank Christ.
Mhm.
I just realised my spells. I was like, oh no, it's not good. In that case, I am going.
I'm going to breathe heavily suddenly.
Yeah, you say it's pinned. Is it like holding me, or is it just like at me?
It clawed against your chest as you attempted to bring your shield into play.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm just gonna. Just I'm trying to add flavor text. It's not working. My brain's not functioning. Guiding bolt at second level,
Okay,
Ba, ba, ba.
if that is allowed.
that is allowed. as long as you've got second level spells.
I do.
Cool.
Eat a
Roll that
guiding
damage.
bolt,
If
point
you've hit.
blank, bitches. Eat it. Just put it down its
Eat
throat.
that. Eat that 16 radiant.
Radiant, you say?
Yeah.
Pop.
It's my biggest.
Turns out this
Most
is a
damaging.
radiant vampire.
I can't really use my mace because my strength makes me weak.
Huh. Okay, weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you your hand, I guess, charges up the like radiant energy and
Yeah.
slaps it. Yeah. And you watch as it kind of like fries some of the skin.
With a well to retreat.
And you watch as oh wait. Okay. Yeah. So you watch as its sort of wound like buzzes and sort of fizzes with a sort of a burning, looking as if it's trying to heal but can't. And in its fury, it then lashes out once more.
Nope. Nope.
Well,
Just
certainly got the right
flailing at
person
you.
up front.
Izzy and James, what are your AC?
15.
14.
And
I feel
yeah,
some dark
it
eye
kind of
coming on. Sorry.
that's okay. So you watch as it like scratches and swings its arms and bites at you wildly, just not getting past your shield as you kind of like hold it off. Dandy, what are you going to do?
Um, I'm gonna say to the group, are we needing to kill it? And go up.
Yep.
And do like a rapier, like a. Can I do non-lethal damage to it, or
As well.
can I do non-lethal damage?
Yeah, you can choose to do non-lethal if you like.
Okay, I would feel bad like murdering this guy's son when he's literally right there.
Or re-killing.
That is a miss, unfortunately, as it kind of like slaps the rapier to the side. You watch as its like hand gets cut, but then sort of heals over quickly. Is that all, or
No, I'm gonna move back out of its range because I don't get attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dodge back there.
Tuna
yeah,
operative.
just kind of slipping?
Oh,
Lorana, what are you going to do,
Um,
Mr. Frank?
what do I do? Random question, but do you go with the idea you can use a spell and a bonus action and cantrip?
Yes, I think it's also vice versa as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
So if you use a cantrip on an action, you can only use a spell that has a casting time of instantaneous and a bonus action, that sort of thing. So do as you wish.
Okie doke. So I'm going to try and cast Hold Person on him.
Okay.
He needs to do a Wisdom save of 13.
Ah, damn it. Okay, so he fails, being held in place.
Yes, so I think it's for up to a minute. At the end of each of its turns, it can try and make another Wisdom saving throw.
Mhm.
But for now, he's paralyzed, and then I will use a bonus action to use Shillelagh and sort of whack my staff down as it sort of a small zap heads from the bottom to the top and prepares to charge it with energy.
Yeah. Taking on a sort of spiritual weapon form. Mike, what do you do?
And
I would like to immediately do action surge
Okay.
because I'd like to do 2 attacks with my normal crossbow instead of the whole use a bonus action to do hand crossbow. I don't want to do that because I want one of my
Okay.
attacks to be steady
Ah.
if possible. So I'm using 2 of my
Yeah. Sure.
thingies.
Mhm.
So I've used up a steady,
Yep.
ba-dump, and I've used up my action surge, ba-dump. Alright, first hit.
So I think steady applies to only the first attack, right?
Yes, it's one
Or is
of
it?
my attacks will have the steady effect. And all it
Yeah.
is if it was behind cover, it would ignore a lot of the cover sort of stuff. But the main
Yeah.
part that I'm going to benefit from here is the +3 extra damage to the end.
Okay.
So here is my heavy crispy.
Yep. Blip. Hit.
Lovely. So that was +3 to the end of that one.
Mhm.
And here's my other heavy crossbow. It wasn't advantage or anything, so it'll be the 11.
Yeah, that misses.
Alright, so the higher hitting one hit, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, it takes a
Yeah.
as a like crossbow bolt lands into its shoulder.
As that
And
is
he
my...
wails.
Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say he like screams.
So as that is my action and my bonus action used, I end my turn there.
Cool.
Oh wait, shit! I
So
forgot to do the
chances.
one thing I wanted to do. Can I free action just say to him, "What do you want us to do?"
Well, you turn to
Yeah,
the father to
the
say that.
priest.
Just leave him be, please. Don't kill him like this.
just leave him completely alone.
Alright, my next shots for my following turns will be non-lethal because that one there was pretty lethal. I don't know how I do non-lethal with a bow. I guess I take the tip off, put a big old
I
sandbag on the front.
think
You have
you
you have bolts
can't
capped
range
with the
weapons.
orange sticky bit.
You
If
turn them into Nerf darts.
in that case, if I can't do it with bow, I'd probably sheath the sword and just go up and swamp him with that on my next couple of turns.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Well, that's me sorted.
Right. So, Chance, what are you going to do?
I am gonna sort of grasp my pillow and try and use turn on dead on it.
Okay.
So speak a prayer, censoring the undead. Each undead that you can see or hear within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw DC 13.
Passes.
Never mind.
Fine,
So
I'll
it's
turn it up, bitch.
Oh, there you. So
So, yeah.
yeah, that's Mego. It didn't work.
Okay, and he's going to make a scratch and a bite, both missing. Oh God, it's just like proper going at you.
Finding tank is tanking.
Yeah, it's just like trying to like lunge, and he's almost like trying to crawl on top of you if he could. Oh wait, he can't move. Can he attack, or is he technically counted as restrained by?
It says incapacitated. Can't take
Okay.
actions or reactions,
Okay, so
Nice.
just forget those attacks then.
but you can try and
That's
break
fine. I
out.
did anyway.
Oh yeah, so I should have rolled on the start of his turn. Which, let's see. Yeah, I failed anyway. Oh shit! Don't mind the second one.
He succeeded in the alternate realm where we all died.
Yeah. So yeah. He essentially does these attacks against like the invisible force, kind of like grappling him, and he's scratching at these like spectral arms as he's being restrained by this power that your friend possesses. Dandy, what are you going to do?
I'm basically going to move in and try and do the same thing as last turn.
Okay.
level 3 dandy is not as cool as level 7 dandy cries.
No.
Make the rolls in.
I am.
There you go.
I'd just
That's
like
a
to
hit.
I'd just like to take a quick moment to say thank you everyone for being in chat today. It's been really active. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Sorry that we can't speak as much about chat, but we get very engrossed into the D&D campaign, and we try our best to RP the characters. So, just like to say
Yeah.
hello and thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you. Very much appreciate it.
On
I
behalf of
just
Almost and Cinder, thank you.
The dead ones.
Just gonna double check, but I think
Dead
I did
breath.
actually sneak attack on there for chance.
Wait, Cinder's not dead. He just went, nah, got something better to do.
So you did 23 damage, is that correct?
Yes, because chance is right
Yeah.
by me.
Got
Yeah.
that sweet, tasty 2 6s on your sneak attack. Oh,
Nice.
oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take it
And
back.
then what are you
I'll
going to do?
retcon what I just said.
Take it back
Third level
right
dandy is so
now.
cool.
Sneak attack.
And I'm gonna go and hide again. Right
I'm
behind the
ready.
daddy man.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Ah, yes, the daddy of the building.
He's literally in the building though.
Frank, what would you like to do?
I'm going to use my action to take a punt and try and hit him in the forehead with my shillelagh staff.
Okay.
Bonk.
Okay.
Non-lethal, just try to knock his ass
Yeah.
out.
Okay, that's a miss.
Okie doke. And I'm going to bonus action frostbite.
Ooh.
Okay. Do your
I need to remember
frostbite,
what my
baby.
frostbite does.
Ah, yes.
It's another save as far as I'm aware.
It bites them with frost.
I think if it's strength or dexterity, it fails automatically as part of being incapacitated.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Is it? I
It's a
think it's
con
con,
save.
though. Yeah. So you can still technically make it. Right. So let me make that save. Go on. Pass. So he is not cooled off. Be whatever your whiz.
I don't think it doesn't do anything, does it?
What? As in on a failure?
I think so. Cause no target must be considered on a failed save. Target is yeah. It's only if it fails save.
Yeah. It's only a cantrip. So
I
the
attempt to
cantrip
bop him. I attempt to bop him and then stop him, and neither effect.
Yeah, just kind of sending the sort of thing a little bit too far, and also like the temperature in the area doesn't cool off enough, so your concentration is
So
slightly broken from his like erratic movements.
I just gently sort of like hit my fist against the wall of frustration.
It kind of like thunks due to its like stone sort of clay composition. Mike, what are you gonna do? Gonna do what you suggested?
Yeah, so I'm gonna walk down the stairs. Sheath the sword is completely sheathed, and then I'm just going to butter with the hilt and try and
Sure.
him rather to
What
try and
kind of
just
butter? Truffle.
no no, we're not going to use any of that sort of butter. We're just gonna
Okay.
batter
Okay.
him. There we go. Conk
Mhm.
clonk on the face.
Make an attack.
A tear. I will make an attack.
Yeah, make an attack.
Boop.
That's a hit.
Really?
Yep.
I did it. As I just
Your short sword now kind of hits him in the head.
maybe one day.
Right.
Yeah, I
So,
don't have multi
chance.
attack yet, so that's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Alright. So we have to try and keep him alive. I
Mhm.
need to Strain.
He's
Okay.
with you in
Try
his
and
restraints.
grapple him.
Okay.
So there's double grapple.
Yeah.
No, restrain and grapple.
It's loads of
What's that?
layers. Unfortunately, he fails the save, so you grapple him.
Yes.
Actually,
Good. Oh.
Uh,
Yes.
let me check. Oh no, okay. So if he's incapacitated, he doesn't get the disadvantages and whatever, or doesn't fail strength saving throws and dex saves. That's unconscious.
All right, so roll.
So
Really? It says
time to.
on D&D Beyond it's incapacitated.
As far as what I can see, it only says that he can't take actions or reactions. Doesn't get the other one.
Sorry, yes. Ignore me.
Unconscious people count as incapacitated.
But it's paralyzed as well.
As
part of the whole person.
Yes. It's funny. There's a lot of things that make you incapacitated, which then just applies the effects of incapacitated.
It is. It's like the condition DLC.
Yeah, it's a bonus conditions. Right.
Beautiful.
So make a strength athletics grapple, and it will try and save with a dexterity saving throw.
Come on.
Fuck. Okay, he's grappled. This dude is fucking terrible. No wonder he's been starved. He's just like really out of it right now. He's like,
Took him to be starved a year.
yes, to be bad at everything.
No, for us to be able to take him.
Next turn, he pulls out a protein bar and he's all good.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no.
he is currently grappled. When the so he just has 0 movement speed. He can still make attacks against
Whoa.
you.
That was spooky.
What?
Oh, that was spooky.
What happened?
Me and Izzy both just suggested the exact same name to this guy. We typed it at the exact same time. We both spelt it slightly different, but we both came up with the exact same name. Oh,
Very close. How weird.
oh, that is spooky.
Mind meld.
Well, now it has to be that name.
Don't mind what spelling you picked, just, it has to be that name.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh.
Jesus.
Anyway, carry on. Me and Izzy's just
Yeah.
having a moment.
Okay, so wisdom save passes. Okay, so he's now no longer under the effects of hold monster. Or sorry, hold creature, hold
Oh shit.
person. Whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
hold person.
Hold person. So it's no longer under the effects, and we'll now make a melee attack. That. Okay, so he bites you. So due to the grapple, he can't move his arms. Can't move his arms, but manages to lean in with his mouth into your neck.
No. My vital fluids.
Yeah, biting into your shoulder, sinking his teeth, and you must. Your maximum hit dice is reduced by the amount equal to the necrotic damage, which you take 7 of. And you also take in total,
13 damage.
13 damage.
12 damage. 12 damage. Oh, I was reading that wrong.
Cool.
Right,
So
damage and 7 to my hit point. Yay.
Oopie spoopy.
can you make a Constitution saving throw?
No. No, I can't. Okay.
Oh, in that case, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
9! I like 9 numbers.
God,
Can
that
you
guy's
roll
got some
a
strong teeth.
1d1000 for me?
One day. Oh, no.
It's a robot mutation. They just
Gain
call them
luck.
modifications.
I'm alive. Excuse me.
Jesus.
Where's? Yeah. What's we rolling low on big die?
What the hell?
You should
Hmm.
pray next.
Isn't that the equivalent of getting like less than a 1 on a 1d10.
Well, that's rolling a 7 on a D100, essentially.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
You literally just take a step. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would be like rolling a 1 on the D10.
I never
Yeah.
did see him again.
Suddenly, explosions. Oh no.
Mutations could be good.
Okay, so you watch as so like even though you're a robot, it's due to the fact that you've got like components of like wooden things in it.
I do have like bits of wood and whatnot.
So the part that he bites into is kind of like the sort of like bark bit of your
Uh-oh.
composition.
Blah blah blah, mahogany.
And from the outside, everybody sees this kind of glowing, like, what's it called? What's the term? Not effervescent. What is it? It's fluorescent. There we go. Fluorescent, sort of like green fluid pumping into the bark, and you watch as it travels, like the light sort of dimly glows through the wooden composition of your arms until your hands slowly but surely curve and crook into hooks.
Yay!
Does that mean he dropped his shield?
No, because it like if you're holding a shield, technically you would still have the grip with a weird hook hand.
Okay, that's handy then.
So yeah, your wooden hands are now like a weird sort of like hooks.
Like, hello, Strahd, what is this?
Oh no. Oh no.
Wait, but I've
Actually-
grappled around. I wouldn't see my hands.
Wait, what is does it specifically say that you can't get affected by disease as part of a Warforged?
Chance features down to racial. Your advantage on saving throws against being poisoned, resistance to poison damage. You don't need to eat, sleep, drink, or breathe. You are immune to disease.
Okay, so none of that happened.
Meanwhile, back in our universe,
You watch as the weird glowing fluorescent stuff pours out from the bends in your wood from where his teeth sink in. There you
Nasty.
Anyway, Dandy, what are you doing?
she has just gone for a
Quick, throw up the back screen.
commonly known as Nintendo before the Switch.
What?
I get it. The Wii
The
U.
Nintendo console.
Oh, that's my favorite type of siren.
Oh no.
Wii U.
Well, this gives us a moment to read chat. Yay! Ah, dang, I was hoping. Yeah, I bet you were hoping to get that chance would get double pirated. Time to go back. Back to the future. No, it's back to be monkey. Isn't that right, JJ?
Ah.
Go back, I want to be monkey.
Welcome back. It's your
Oh.
turn.
I ain't got my hook hands. It was all another universe.
Chat QT, read words good. Good job, Frank.
What have I missed?
Oh no, we were just reading chat while wait for you. Oh, hiccup.
So
Is it my
yeah,
turn?
yeah, it is.
It's your
Thingy
turn.
doesn't have hook hands anymore
Oh, why not?
because it turns out he's immune to the effect that this would technically fall under.
Oh, I see.
Makes sense after all.
But Vampire Man's still up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
With his he's nuzzling and gnawing on Chance's shoulder.
Well, Chance is saying, please don't do that.
Yum, 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 yum.
You know, run up and bap him with non-lethal damage.
Non-lethal baps. my favourite, the ones to get from fish and chip shops.
Don't you have advantage because you like move behind the person, smap him, and then hide away?
Oh
Do I? This count as being.
I'm sure you can
no,
find him, right?
you're to the side as opposed to behind him directly.
What a shame.
Back.
Okay.
Missed the back.
So yeah, you
Yeah.
could move a little bit more if you wanted that advantage. Or
Yeah.
okay.
Would you let me do that?
Yep.
Because it's not much difference. It's still within my movement quite easily.
Just think of it as like you tried to take him on there, and then you move to, and then yeah. So you hit.
Nice.
Roll that damage. Not bad, not bad.
An
And then
unnat
I'm going to go
20.
and hide again.
Was that a nat 20? That is unnat.
It's an unnat 20.
14 damage.
Still going to take it.
Right. So, Lorana, what are you doing?
Hmm. Hmm.
When you play a mimic and mutations don't phase you. What do you mean my hands are in hooks? No, not.
I changed my mind.
That is a hit. Dealing
And I
5
smack in the forehead again.
Smack him.
Smack.
Right. Takes that blow to the shoulder.
And then I don't think there's much else I can really do. I think
Dandy, you get to watch
'Cause that
the
was an
man
action,
drop to
'cause
his
a
knees and cried. Yeah, that was just a whack. So what else would you like to do? If you can.
nah, nothing. That was it.
Okay. Yeah, Dandy, you're watching this poor man cry next to you. Just on his knees. Praying to Lathander. Mike, what are you doing?
Just turn around, stare, and go, pray harder.
Keep praying.
As I've now been aware that this thing gets a little bit bitey,
Mm-hmm.
I might disengage back to the top of the staircase for my turn
Okay.
and resort back to shooting.
Okay.
So I'll take a disengage action and move up here.
Go
He
back,
hits
I
you
want to be
22.
shooty.
Sorry, but I got the disengage action.
Oh, sorry. Don't forget that then.
Okay.
Go back, he wants to be bitey.
And you know what, I might be cheeky and use that bonus action hand crossbow with the crossbow expert.
Yeah.
So I'll do
It's the
that.
benefit. Mm-hmm. Roll just to get him back for trying to bite you, even though you disengage.
Yep.
It's like, eh.
Oh well, that's probably a miss.
Yep, that's a miss. Just sends it kind of clattering against the clay ground. Chance, what are you gonna do?
It hasn't broken free of my grapple yet, has it?
No, it has not.
Well, I want to keep it, make sure it stays grappled, and at least it can't get anywhere and hurt my party.
Cool. So you're keeping your grapple, which I don't think you need to actively do on your turn.
I do not know.
I think you can make one armed, unarmed attack while you're in grapple.
Non-armed attack, you say?
Yeah, essentially you're like in a headbutting match is what it's akin to.
Takes arms off.
Well, you know what, I'm fine.
Yeah, you're just gonna keep him. You're not gonna.
Yeah.
Right, on his turn, he will attempt to break free of the grapple.
No. You stay here.
18. So you need to make a athletics to keep him.
Oh, you stay.
Nope.
Oh,
He
no.
breaks free, kicking you, kicking himself free. and with his other additional action, he is going to make a claw attack. Missing.
And who missed?
So he kicks you back and then tries to swipe at you as he's falling, but then misses. So, clunking backwards on against the floor. Right, Dandy, what are you going to do?
How is he looking?
Pretty all right actually.
Hungry.
Like he barely looks like he's taken much damage. Like
This
all
is taking
the
forever.
wounds that you thought he should have seem to have either closed or like vanished.
So we're just going around in circles, basically.
Yeah.
Just all the radiant, I guess.
Mm.
I've just done a Twitch check, and
Mhm.
there's a hell of a lot of channels that have less view that are streaming Dungeons and Dragons who have a lot less view than us. So that's an achievement.
Yeah.
We're definitely in the top quarter of people that are streaming it.
Nice.
Cool.
I
Yeah.
don't know what
Yeah,
to
wait.
do because I
You-
feel like this
That's futile.
this is going nowhere. Yeah.
We could always just resort to bonfire placing right on it.
Excuse me.
We don't want to kill it.
No, but
Excuse
we
me.
also want it to
We
stop
run away?
healing.
The robot right by him would like a word.
What
Please, there.
So
word
you
would
skip
you like?
and then is
Hmm?
he?
Sorry.
You skipping your turn?
I might like. Can I ready to kind of run away if everyone else decides to leave?
Yeah, sure.
Because basically the dandy's like, I don't think we should stay here. I think we should go.
Yeah.
We're not doing anything down here. Let's just leave and reseal the door. All we're doing is causing this man distress.
Yep. Okay. Lorana, what are you
Yeah,
going to
I'm
do then
ready
in
to run away
response to
from
that?
them.
Yeah, you kind of like in that sprinter sort of pose. What would you like to do, Frank?
So can I motion to Chance to get up, leave up behind me, essentially to go, and I hold Thunderwave for the second he gets past me?
I would say that's a lot to communicate via hand while he's looking away from you.
Essentially, just pointing at him and point behind me, sort of thing. And maybe he intelligence check to understand what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I help?
Uh,
Because I can see what
No.
Okay.
Essentially, I point at him, point the thumb backwards to, fuck off, and then I like whip the hand round the mast, round the right side, and as I do, almost like lighting a match, the spark starts to follow as I start to do the symbols.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's currently distracted with this like vampiric man lunging at him, so can't clearly see you. And your indications of what you want.
Okay. So I will still hold it on the hopes that in his next turn he'll leave, and obviously if not, I'll cancel it if he doesn't come past me.
That seems fair.
Mhm.
Like I'll
Okay.
still obviously use up the reaction. I just mean I'll hold it hoping he comes up.
Yeah, yeah. Mike, what would you like to do?
Well, first I'd like to shout, Chance! Dandy and the rest of us want to leave. Throw him, and then leave when you think it's safe, and we'll do our best to stop him from escaping.
Will do.
And I'm gonna ready an action to shoot if it tries to come up the stairs. But I'm gonna get
Okay.
back up the stairs as far as I can without being out the trapdoor.
Yeah. Okay. Chance, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna see if everyone's escaping. I need to try and keep this thing back. So I'm gonna see if I can give it a good old shove.
Okay. So with shove, that is. Okay, so he needs to make an athletics, and so do you.
Oh no. That's not a bad roll. It's the
Yeah, so
same
he shoved
roll.
5 feet back.
Get back.
Oh yeah, I didn't see the 6. Yeah, nice.
Okay. He's probably more along the lines of there. Okay.
So I just
And
sort
then
of
what?
start
Start
walking
moving.
back.
Okay.
Making sure, of course, that squishy people are behind me.
Damn. Because it's what chance would do.
Cool.
Giving
So
me a chance to escape.
Yep.
he is going to run up to try and get you, which triggers Mike's reaction.
Yup. He stepped back on the step, show Kopup.
Mhm.
That's the sound my heavy crossbow makes. Do you know what? I'm gonna steady shot it.
You can't.
Oh. Oh yeah, good point. It's a readied action. My
Yeah.
bad.
Okay.
Holy
That,
hit rate.
that does hit. He takes 4 damage.
Terrible roll though on the damage.
And even though it hits him, he shakes it off as it kind of gets squeezed out. So he
Christ.
watches the thing just kind of. And he's going to make 1 claw, 1 bite. Bite hitting you with a 24, and you take 14 damage, 7 of
Was
which
7.
reduces your maximum hit points.
No.
Oh
Oh, I forgot.
no.
He also regains the ones that he takes from you.
Right, how much? How much? 14.
Yeah.
I'm
But
down to the death saves.
Okay.
Wait, what happened?
So he bit him. So he like lunged at him. His like scratch doesn't do much, but then he bites into his shoulder.
Yep.
And drains him for 14, which drops him unconscious.
Shit.
I need my oil.
Okay.
What's your maximum health now, JJ?
Let's have a look. 17.
Great.
Wait, yours has got reduced down to 17. That's my normal maximum.
Yeah, that's my new current maximum.
Hence why I backed off.
Yeah.
I can't lose more health.
It's after 2 sevens, I believe. And then after 10. And 7.
Hmm. Okay, well we're in a little bit of a problem now then.
Yeah, so you watch him as he's like now got him on the floor, kind of like draining him of blood, desperately trying to like drain whatever sort of life force from your friend.
It's sap, is tree sap, isn't it? I knew it. No.
So Dandy, what are you going to do?
Sap
Um,
sipper.
Can I drag? Can I drag him? Can I drag him?
No, he's technically currently grappled on the ground.
Can I grapple the grapple?
You can try and grapple the vampire if you'd like.
That sounds like a very
What would
good
you
way
like?
to get bit.
It was, doesn't it? What would you like me to roll?
What to grapple the grappler?
Yeah.
You would have to do athletics while it gets to make athletics or dexterity.
My athletics is proper poor.
It's up to you.
Don't do it. Can you? Oh no, I guess we can't. Fuck. dandy should do what the dandy does best. And
Run
get out of
away.
here!
Well, that's the thing. Like the dandy would run away, but I feel bad.
Then run away.
We can build another one. I think.
Wait,
Can
what?
I? Can I grab? Can I grab the daddy man and pull him with me as I run away?
He is the daddy man.
What, you want to hold it, like talk to him, or shove him, or what? What do you want to do with the daddy?
I'm just like, come on, we need to get out of here now, and run away.
He follows after you. It's just like, "Ugh, please don't hurt him. He's
I don't
not
want to,
himself."
but at the moment he's hurting us. We need to get out of here. Hopefully, if
yeah,
my
he
friends have any
follows.
sense, they'll follow along with us.
Working on it!
Runaway time!
Okay. So yeah, he comes with you.
He's hoping that Druid has some healing.
Right. So, Lorana, what are you going to do?
I'm trying to figure out how I do it from the character's perspective because having not known JJ, I wouldn't know that Chance would like want everyone to get away necessarily, and would would be willing to sacrifice themselves. Because I could Thunderwave and possibly send him flying and get us out quite easily, but that would straight up leave Chance to die.
Plus, doesn't Thunder Wave do extra damage to constructs?
Does it? Don't think so. It doesn't specify that it does.
Hmm.
No,
Wonder what I'm
there are
thinking of.
some things that do more damage to structures and things.
But I don't think the druid would know this, so would probably just try to heal him. I feel like.
Or is it just thunderclap? Or
Thunder wave. If failed, essentially everyone gets pushed 15 feet away or 10 feet away from me.
okay. So just roll the damage, I guess, then, and then everybody else in that area needs to make saves.
I'm not going to do that though, because I don't know that Chance would be willing to sacrifice himself, so I'm going to try and heal Chance instead.
Okay.
Here we
What are you going to use to
go.
try and heal him then? What would you like to use to heal him?
I am going to use second level cure wounds.
Damn, nice.
Oh,
So you're now back at conscious again, Monfrond.
Let's
the reboot.
get out of here! Let's get out of here!
And I'm also going to use guidance as my cantrip bonus action on Chance to add a d4 to any ability check he next makes,
That's
Ooh.
nice.
or of his choice.
Guidance is a single action. It's not a bonus action.
It is, damn it.
I should know. I've been trying to use it.
Okay. Instead, then I will. Is it a free action to? That's not a free action to give stuff, is it?
No. Actually, yes, it is technically using using objects, like handing them over, technically counts as a free action.
Okay. Actually, no, I wouldn't do anything anyway. So doesn't matter. There's nothing I can really do then. I don't know, Max. Why? This is too difficult. I don't know. I will bonus action. Angrily stare at this douchebag
Oh
vampire.
no, that's a free action. I'm sorry.
Ah, fuck! Bonus action, flip the bird.
Yeah. Right, Mike, what are you gonna do?
Well, I want to
Oh,
run.
actually, can I move?
Yes, you can move.
I want to run, but I don't want to run without chance because I like chance. So I'm going to.
No.
Can I shoot, but then ready my running away if chance runs?
What?
Can I delay movement?
You
Is
want
what I'm
direct
saying.
movement.
Yes, you can technically take the dash action, which doesn't do what you think it does and doesn't let you move 60 feet, but instead lets you move 30.
Yeah, because I learned about this after that the other session where it's like normally it raises the cap, but it doesn't actually give you anything other than you ready it as an action to move, don't you? If you ready it.
Yeah,
Ah.
so it says that you move your movement as additional, but
Yeah.
since the
So
dash action is something that you can
So
ready.
I could shoot him now and then use my movement later.
No.
Alright, that's what I was asking to do. Rip. Okay.
Well, that's why I was saying that you can use the dash action, but you can't move as a delayed reaction because it's an action. Movement is its own thing.
Alright, in that case, I ain't going anywhere till chance is safe. I'm gonna take a pop shot. This time I will use one of my steadies.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. Heavy crossbow.
It's a miss.
Damn.
So as the heavy crossbow sinks another bolt into the ground.
Just not very good.
That awkward moment where you get the damage but not the hit.
Yeah. It's decent
Would you like
damage.
to? Oh wait, no, you can't even use your little crossbow, can you?
No, because I specified that I was using steady.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Chance. Now that you're awake, your essence being drained, you're currently
you're
like
telling me.
in a weird grapple on the floor as you got dropped prone.
Let's see if I can contest this grapple.
Mhm.
Just get the flip off.
Get off me!
In my heart, I'm adding a d4.
Get off me!
Oh wow.
Oh no. Okay, you
Activation.
shove him off. And you're now free.
What does the getting
Prone.
testing?
You need to use half your movement to stand,
Yep.
and you can't take any actions because your action was to break the grapple.
So I'd essentially be able to have half a movement is all I'd have this turn.
Yeah, or a bonus
Okay.
action.
Half movement, please.
Yep.
Duh.
Okay, so he gets to make an attack.
Go on then. Go on then.
You with a
Oh,
20.
no.
Not the bite again.
You're
Get him!
taking 13 damage, 7 of which removes your maximum hit points.
So,
Fuck.
fun enough, if I go down again, where do I go down? It's better, I'm on death saves.
Just collide back downstairs.
Dun, 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 dun.
No, we were so close to getting him to the top step, and now he's
But
clung.
you had 13 health, didn't you?
Yeah, and I took 13 health. 13 damage.
12, wasn't it?
Well, it's 12, isn't it? I'm on 1!
Wait,
You have 1 hit point.
My brain can't do math.
You're on
I
one
mean,
hit point, but your max was reduced by another 5, right?
no, 7.
Heh.
So you're on
you
10
have-
max.
Yeah, I'm on 10 max.
Oh dear.
Okay.
1 current and 10 max. Good, good, good.
Okay, it's going to chase you up the stairs.
Yeah!
Do a claw attack.
Oh,
16
no.
misses. Bite misses.
Oh, thank Christ.
Another
Fuck.
bite. Another bite. Oh my god.
Right. So it stands in front of you as it lashes out, trying to grab you at the bottom of the stairs. What do you do, Dandy? Oh wait, you're in the other room, so you don't know
Yeah,
what's going
I'm gone. I'm happy to be taken out of the tower.
on. Okay.
Wait for the others.
Sometimes these things just have to happen the way they do.
Yeah.
Okay. Lorana, what are you doing? Another cure wounds?
You've ate my health.
You get back up!
Fucking run, JJ.
I'm trying. There's people in front of me.
Now you
I'm
have
gonna
to
keep
just
heading out until I head up the hatch. Waiting at the hatch, but I want to can I hold it ready to slam it the second they come through?
Lemax.
Yeah. What's up?
Is it possible
Frank
for me
asked a
to
question.
go out to where the hatch is and hold it to slam it the second those two of them come through?
Yes.
That's what I'm gonna do then.
Okay. So you ready in action up at the top of like on the other side, where there you go.
It's not incredibly easy to see, but I'm visibly panicking through my mask.
Okay. Mike, what are you going to do?
Chance, we're going to be on the other side and we're going to close the door as soon as you make it out. With haste, my friend. And then I run out and do the exact same as Fred's character and wait at the hatch.
Okay.
Now this is going to be interesting because I won't actually be able to see from your perspective.
hmm
Oh fuck!
Here we go.
Oh
The
no,
map
never mind.
Max
All good.
adds like 50 more on the map. Ah!
You said you only had one son. Did I not mention I also had 5 daughters?
So,
There I
Chance,
did.
what are you doing?
Triplets.
I'd like to take the disengage and GTFO.
Okay. So you disengage and you run through. Okay.
Slam!
There you go.
Close it.
Okay. You've slammed it shut.
But there's no lock, so we need to figure out how to seal this shit.
Chance, sit on it.
How much? It's 30 feet to get up them stairs, was it? That's like
No.
20 feet.
Quick, Chance, sit on it.
I was literally gonna say I just lay on top of the boards.
Okay.
But if he rips through,
That's fine. I like put my shield first as I lay.
Okay. So
Thank fuck it was a
he rolls
12.
a 12. And you just.
Imagine if that was a crit then.
we really need a
Just something
solution. Need something more permanent.
Yeah. He is currently rattling the door.
What do you mean? Chance is staying here now?
What was that
What's
like?
Wood's AC again?
What? What's Wood's AC?
What's Wood's AC?
15?
Yeah.
1 second.
Why would you do this? I'm on top of the thing. Don't do that.
I'm
Just
trying to get
let
out
us see.
to look for something heavy to put over it, but I can't leave the room.
Wood is 15.
Oh no, the
Okay.
door was like pull. Oh, I can't pull it from this side, I'm afraid.
You're a cat
I'm
squeeze through the hole.
trying.
Squeeze.
Squanch!
I literally can't. I can't get through.
Yeah, no, none of us can. We have to get pushed to the other side.
Oh,
Just
So-
hopefully not by a vampire.
There you go.
Because surely we can use some of the debris and bits. Is this quite heavy wood?
Not really. It's only like pews, so it's just like
What about this? Is this maneuverable?
no, the altar is like stuck there.
Bring the coffin.
buried the coffin.
If only we had it.
Go dig up the coffin, bring it back.
Here, have this, father.
Is there any like flagstones that could be pulled up or something?
Not as far as you can see.
Can I break something? The dandy likes breaking things. Can we break something?
Sure, you can actually break off some of that wood if you would like. It's not particularly heavy, but you could probably still like
Mm.
make it harder for him to get through.
Can I just drag this bit here that's already broken off?
Sure.
I'll do that.
Okay. So you grind it. Back on the turn order. Lorana, what are you going to do?
BRB.
Oh.
Another look at the chat. Mold
Hmm.
Earth. I mean, I can't do that.
You would also need to be outside.
Damn it.
Mold Earth only works on actual like dirt.
Hmm. Good turnout. Very happy.
How's everybody in the chat? How are you all doing?
Still awake?
Have you all had a nice day? What have you been up to?
Ah, our lovely, lovely friend Sky's in chat.
Yee.
Yeah, Sky's given us a look, and we got Nadia here as well.
Awesome. It's lovely to have people hanging around, chilling out.
Ah, came off work and then came here. Like it, like it.
The question is, will chance ever be the same again? I need to
Yay,
make that
Nadia!
like an alert sound. Yeah, D&D's great. And now that Frank is back, he can tell us what he's going to do on
How
his
can you
turn.
tell Frank's back?
Fucking sob from
Because
behind his mask.
Is that it? Is that what you're going to do?
I'm going to stand over, and if that hatch breaks, I'm
Mhm.
holding an action to thunderwave whatever the fuck tries to get out of that.
Okay.
If that opens, his chance is gonna fall on it.
Hmm.
Because
It's
he
gonna
did
be interesting.
specifically say lay on it.
Well, do I have enough time to tell Chance essentially that, like, or to sign that, like, if opens, get out of the way?
I mean, he. Hmm. Okay, yeah. He's able to see you now as he's just laying on his back. So
Yeah, I say I mime this all to Chance. So basically, if it ruptures, if you can, get out of the way, and then I will thunderwave.
Understood.
right. So Mike, what are you gonna do?
Right. So, this lock,
Yes.
is it like a normal sort of bolt lock, the where you would like to have
It,
the arch bit
it was.
through two bits of metal? Was.
Yeah. Remember, it got broken.
Oh, it got smashed apart, didn't it?
Yeah.
The two metal parts that are like one part for the hatch, one bit for the hatch frame, that's still intact, right?
Yeah. What? As in, like the little fold over
Yeah,
part
yeah.
that goes past the like little ring that it would go through.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's still there.
Okay, let me see what I can potentially do with this information. Oh, oh, I got a pair of manacles.
Could work. Possibly. I mean, it's made for wrists.
Yeah, I know. But I can lock them, because if I had the manacles, I would surely be able to lock them.
It's more to do with the shape of them.
Hmm. What if I brute force like an edge of it in there, in between it, and just like kick it with my foot to brute force it? Might be able to jam it shut.
So what kind of manacles are you thinking of? Because I'm thinking of the ones that were kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean style, big flat pieces of metal that just happened to be in like arch sort of shapes.
Hmm. I don't know what I was thinking. I might have been thinking more on the line of handcuffs. Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely. I didn't actually know what they kind of were. I
Oh.
had a basic idea, but
let me show you. If I send it to
imagine
you over.
he pops up and I just put the manacles on him. Ha! Taking you to
Now
prison.
you're stuck. So this is what manacles look like. The kinds of ones that you have.
Oh, I see. Hmm. I'm seeing a bit of pointy metal that I could chuck in there, but
It's two
no.
men chained side to side.
Wait, did you also look that up? One's kind of like an old man, and the other one's kind of like a
Alright.
skinny.
Bear with me while I just have a
Oh no,
quick...
I just said that because I thought funny.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I don't know. You only
Oh
ever...
yeah. Why does one of them look like the protagonist from GTA 4?
Because it is.
Wait, what are we looking at?
Two men.
Bear in mind, it's still a nascent democracy.
Come on, James.
I'd like to snap off the end of one of my smaller bolts and shove it in the bit connecting them, and then say, it's a temporary fix, but it might hold a little longer.
Okay, so you've got to make either an unarmed strike or a strength athletics to break that, or actually just a strength check in general, because you're trying to break pure metal. Well,
Oh
it's not pure
shit,
metal, but you know,
my bolts are full metal. In that,
alchemist.
if it's full
Ah,
metal, I don't want to snap it then. I thought
Oh,
I had wooden bolts with like a metal point. If it's full metal, I
no.
just want to jam the whole thing in there then. Or try to.
Okay, make a survival
Right,
check.
awesome. I can definitely do that for you.
can I? No, I can't help. I'm holding action. Never mind.
Okay, you managed to wedge it under there, like kind of
Yeah, like some brute
squeeze it in.
force sort of thing. To...
Ending your turn. Chance, what are you doing?
I am staying put.
Okay.
Just
I
looking at
don't
the
want to
ceiling, going, "I'm in danger."
Yeah. I mean, I
Okay.
could move, but I don't think it'd be wise for anyone here.
That is the exact same roll I made earlier.
Well,
Okay.
That's what
Yeah.
happens when
Oh,
you're
no,
too
Ali.
hungry.
So once again, you're getting like pushed on from the back, kind of like
a
shaking.
little lower.
And that's its turn. Right, Lorana, what are you gonna do? As it didn't pop through, and your reaction is now gone.
Does that mean the spell slot's gone?
Yes, yeah.
I'm just gonna hold my staff then and try and shove it back down the hatch with the staff. I'm gonna cast Shillelagh and then hold it over, and if it does come back through, I'm gonna whack it in the head.
Okay. Mike, what are you gonna do?
Hmm, I'm gonna go check if Dan's have any luck outside.
Okay.
Dandy.
Help me move this.
Okay, right now I need
It's
to measure.
not quite mate.
Oh yeah, I can get just to you.
Okay. And then obviously make a strength athletics then if you're going to try and move it
Yep, we're gonna try.
I'm helping.
with advantage.
I'm helping.
I'm helping.
Sorry, I accidentally pasted something in chat and I'm just deleting it. There we go. Athletics. 16.
Yeah, so you get to start moving it. So you're having to move at half speed, and Dandy is now moving on your initiative.
Okie dokie.
half my movement would be this, but I can't do it right now because I use my movement to get here and then an action to start to push it. So I have to move 15 feet with it on my next turn. Fun. Alright then. Ending my turn.
Yep. So, Chance, what are you going to do?
Don't stop thinking
Play.
about tomorrow.
Just laying there still.
Max, for stream's sake, could I have control
Look, I'm
of
not gonna-
both Frank and JJ just so I can see what's going on?
Just give me. Then I'm emitting light at the moment, so
Yeah, but I
Oh,
can't
we'll
see
see.
around corners. Oh
do you
yeah,
mean
just
round
you. Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean. Yeah, I only need one of them.
Mike. Right. Wait, Mike doesn't need to have you in his journals. He just needs to have you in here. There we go. Should be able to see him now if he moves or nudges a little bit.
Give it a little wiggle.
wiggle, wiggle,
Lovely,
wiggle,
perfect. Stream now has
Okay.
visual.
Right. So, if you're just laying there, it is now getting frustrated and isn't going to push anymore. It's going to scratch its way through the wood, which it manages to do both times,
Ah!
breaking the wood.
Wait, but I'm on the wood.
Yep. You feel
Okay.
it slightly gives
JJ,
way.
just don't look down. It's like a cartoon.
Yep.
I'm looking up.
So technically, the first one is the one that breaks it, and it goes through. And then it misses you with its second claw attack. But you're
So
now
does that
with it.
mean I fall onto it.
That's gotta hurt.
It's not that far to fall. It's just now got you on top of it. You
Aha!
technically knocked it prone if that's what you want.
I've got it handled.
So, Lorana, what you're going to do is you watch your friend disappear through the hatch.
Didn't you have something ready for just in case this happened?
No, only if it came through.
Oh god, I guess it didn't come through, did it?
It didn't come through. I went down.
No, it really didn't. Hmm.
Also, look, you see both because you said me. It worked perfectly. Maybe add Frank onto James's site so that he can also see the room.
I
Nope.
think it's fine.
To be fair, I wanted you all to not be able to see each other's point of views normally, but because of stream. Right, so what are you going to do, Frank? If you're with us.
He just fell down the hatch, so I'm not sure.
You just watch him like, ah!
Not even that. Just like. So when do you reckon you guys will get the?
Can I go back about an hour? Yeah.
No.
I use
Hey,
time.
that's a very
time
good
reversal.
point, Hell's family. The music's not playing for me if there is music.
Oh, yeah.
It is. We got Heart, a Portal to Heaven by Tabletop Audio playing.
All right, man.
Thanks for reminding me.
Ooh.
There we go.
A singular perversion. Oh. What?
Okay, no. That's
Where
fine.
was the
Right.
music?
So, what, is there nothing that you want to do on your turn?
I don't know.
Come on.
Can I see Chance at all?
It's
You
just
can
like-
if you look through the hole.
I don't know what to fucking do. Can I look through the hole then? Can I see
Yep.
Chance and the vamp?
Yes.
I'm gonna ice knife the vampire.
Okay. Miss.
Fuck it.
But even though you miss with ice knife, I think it does an explosion, doesn't it?
It does. Hit or miss, the shard then explodes. Target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on its dexterity save throw, take 2d6 cold damage. I just realised I could
Okay.
knock out fucking Chance again.
So he failed.
Oh, thank you! Thank you!
Chance activated dodge protocol.
Okay, roll the damage for the
No.
explosion. 2d6. Jesus.
You did not want to get ice knife, did you?
No.
You're like,
Think of it as like he slams it into the ground, like underneath where the vampire is, and so the vampire is almost like the bullet sponge. So
Yeah, you better soak up that damage for me.
right, Mike, what are you doing?
here's my heaving action as I'm
Okay.
moving it
So
with the
half
dandy.
movement.
Heave.
I may have
Heave.
heard just like a
Oh.
clatter and then just suddenly a.
Yeah, but we still need to get this close. So even if
yeah,
I
not
heard
that
that,
bad.
I'd be like, right, we're still now we need to get this even faster there.
Come on, hurry up.
And then essentially, what would be the rest of the dash? I'll just try and get it to the thing.
Okay. The first thing you notice is that it's a bit too wide for the door frame.
Oh, nice. I just kind of look at the dandy and go,
Turn it on its side, so
Okay.
it's like long ways up.
Oh god, it's pivot all over again.
Right, we
But if you
pivoted it
twist
on its
we can
side.
get it through. No, my left, my left.
Pivot.
Too much now.
I
Right.
just start shoving, and that's about as far as we get. Oh,
Yeah. Through the door frame.
yay!
That's about as far as you get.
All that fussing on the door frame definitely used up a little bit of the effort there, didn't it? We're like, oh, what happened to the trap door?
I'm just panically pointing at it.
Through again.
I just imagine throwing this bit of wood down there and just lands a chance as well. Oh, that didn't work. Alright, let's go get the next table and chairs. Chance?
Yeah.
Chance is 10.
Yep.
Don't,
Indeed.
I'm gonna die.
Get
So what
out
would you
of
like
there!
Can you attempt to shove it away?
I'm on it. Is it holding me or is it?
You're both prone.
Okay, and how was it? You got was it? Ladder
Just
or
half
stairs? Yeah. Okay, I want to get out then,
Mm-hmm.
and the risk to not disengage, so then I can get out and hold my shield ready, over the hole to try and act as a temporary fix
Okay.
when they're finding bits.
It misses you with its attack.
Okay.
And yeah, you manage to get up, back out, and hold your shield down to the bottom.
Maybe a little bit out of the way of the giant fucking view. I love the idea that you hold it out only to be hit in the back by a pew and knocked back down.
Right, we got it. Clunk!
Which way are you guys bringing the pew?
Right. So, Lorana, what are you going to do?
Hoping to some degree, somewhat safe.
Mhm.
First thing I'm gonna do is back out of the way, and in the hopes that it will somehow help, I'm gonna cast guidance on Dandy.
It's a panic situation. We need to do panic solutions.
I'm gonna resume pointing at the hatch, open hatch. I'm like
Okay.
backing away, holding my staff, but pointing at the hatch whilst using one hand to tap the Dandy on the shoulder and give guidance as I continue walking.
Right, so Chance. No, sorry, Mike. What are you gonna do?
Right, okay, let's move it over and then just put it in the way of the hatch frame. Flop.
Well, you flop in the thing on it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Chance won't be able to move as part of a reaction, so you'd be putting it on.
On top of his shield, yeah? Because he put his shield in the way.
Yeah, he's also on top of it, isn't he?
Oh.
Is he holding the shield there?
Yeah, I was holding the shield there.
Oh shit. Then I'm gonna have to
Right.
I'm gonna have to
Knocked
hold it
down
here
back into
until
the
he moves out of the
basement.
way. I thought he just rested his shield on it. Oh no.
That wouldn't do
Oh,
much.
it's just like, here, let me just put this light flimsy thing on top
I don't know,
of
man.
the-
It's...
What is this foreign object covering this hole? I must retreat.
Alright then.
Oh, stop the vampire! Just pulls the rug.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Aha,
ready a
stop.
push to push this over the hatch when Chance moves out the way then. If that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I suppose I'm ready to help as well.
hmm
We've got it ready right
Okay.
near the ledge and we're ready to put it in the way.
Chance, what are you gonna do?
On the back up.
Are you? Right.
Into the hole! No.
Ah! Okay, you roll out the way, and
Shield
suddenly,
just in case. I'm not
And,
just going to like suddenly backflip back, I'm just going to walk back quickly while holding the shield. This thing is done.
Yep.
Not
so
philosophy.
he watches as the light disappears once again as the pew gets rested on top, and makes 2 attacks against it, hitting, breaking the part of the pew that's on top of it.
This isn't working.
So this goes back. There you go. So he shattered through it.
Oh no.
That lasted all of like fucking 6 seconds and that was about it.
Two rounds of 2 people being indisposed. And he just fucking cuts through.
Yeah. It's just like, nah, it's fine.
I knew I
What are you
should
going to do, Lorena?
stone.
What are you going to do, Frank? It's
Uh,
burst out.
I'm just gonna walk out the fucking room.
Okay. There you go.
Can I be added back to the turn order, please?
Yep. Because you're no longer working
I
on
have a question.
it. Do you mind re-rolling
Yeah.
your initiative then? Because you'll have a
Yep.
new initiative this time around.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's your
Yeah.
question?
When you described this room, didn't you say it has no roof?
Yes, I did.
Isn't it middle of the day?
It is, yes.
I returned to the room. I'm still in the room. I did not know this, otherwise I would have left.
But do we know that light could affect this creature? Because it has just bursted out and nothing happened, so...
No, it's not affecting what I'm doing. It's just more of a.
Oh, okay.
It was me being. I wanted just to clarify. I want to double check I was remembering correct.
Also, your turn weren't completely used up, Chance, really. You only moved back a bit, unless then you chose to do nothing, as it bursted through.
I was moving back and then keeping my shield in case it came up.
Gotcha, fairs. Well, you've got your shield.
Unfortunately, I can't shield a pew.
Yeah.
Nope.
Right, so Mike, actually, Lorena, what are you going to do?
Okay, so I am using my action to.
God, you guys are messing me about.
It's hard.
I don't know what to do. Fuck.
Have you
I was
got
gonna try and
any
set.
kill it spells?
Well, I was about to set a bear trap, but that was a bad idea. I don't really have. I can ice knife it, but then that'll hurt literally everyone. I can thunder wave it, but that will hurt literally everyone.
AoE. It's the
The
best.
greater good.
Fuck it. I'll just cast Shillelagh again and then try and hit it if I sort of get next to chance. Cast Shillelagh and hit the fucker.
Thwomp.
Okay.
Nice.
Roll that 1d100 for me, friend.
Time to roll on the critical fail chart. Night. Whoa.
If I die, I'm gonna be so
Whoa.
upset.
No, high's good, I
Kill the
think.
person to your left.
Nothing unusual.
Yeah, that's good.
You just swing and miss.
Oh, okay.
You and hit it against the ground.
Yeah, it's very nice to see a high roll on a critical fail roll chart thing.
I would flip it the bird, but last time I antagonized a creature, it fucking carried me away.
I don't want that
So
again.
that's a solid no, thank you.
Okay, so
Surely you won't do it again.
Mike, what are you gonna do?
Shit my pants. No, wait.
You said it now.
We've literally brought it. We brought it into a bottleneck, and we're going to give it the beatdown.
Get
Oh, no,
back
it's
to
gonna
your
be that-
hole.
It's gonna be that scene from Shaun of the Dead around the
Oh,
fat
okay,
guy
yeah.
in the bar. I
Uh,
don't wanna stop, I don't.
right. One quick check. I need to see if I've got anything that can set fire. Uh, it's sitting in the middle of a lot of burnable material. My
Yes, yes.
bullseye lantern.
What about your balls?
No, my eyes on my ball. My bullseye lantern.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If I take like the casing off, is it a flame to like a fuel source?
Yes, yes it is.
So can I turn it on and then just throw it and smash it onto this wooden bit in front of me?
Yeah.
Nice. I'd like to do that then, please.
Okay.
While shouting "burn,
So-
bitch!"
Roll 1d4 for me.
2.
Okay, it'll be 2 rounds before it completely ignites.
Oh my god, James gave me an idea.
I'm glad.
Okay.
As I use my bonus action to go, "Ugh!" and then that way my turn.
Okay. Chance?
Ah,
Burn, baby, burn.
Disco Inferno.
Crosscoding bot at second level.
Okay.
Son, what did I say about breaking all the church pews?
Okay, that definitely hits.
Get down in your
In your-
hole.
Where's the
Oh,
priest guy anyway? I'm sure he's gone back to go prayer.
He is
What, he's
currently
right-
right
he's-
behind
yeah,
you
he's right
guys,
behind us.
crying as you try
Oh
and murder
yeah,
his
he's
son.
under the UI of my health bar, of course.
For the record as well, I am giving him the shittiest look as he's just like, oh, don't hurt my son, as he's tearing his way through the bench.
I'm gonna
How many
burn
times
him.
have I gone down in this encounter alone?
All right, yeah,
Oh,
you
I have
definitely
10
hurt him,
health maximum.
singeing his flesh, burning it more. As it makes 2 attacks. One against Chance.
Nope.
Nope. And one against Mike.
Yeah, it missed.
Damn, these are terrible. All right.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Its current like burning like flesh makes it hard, and as it tries to reach out towards you, it kind of like recoils its hands. Dandy, what are you gonna do?
So there's no roof on this place, right?
It's not completely roofless. It's got a hole in the middle.
Gonna make a
Oh.
supersonic man out of you.
Don't stop me. Don't stop
Right
me.
in the
Don't
middle.
stop me.
Or is there any kind of hole that's next to the wall in any way?
No, not as far as you're aware. There's no windows or anything.
No, I mean, like, does the hole in the roof ever reach a point at the wall?
No, it's like more in the center of the like actual like roof. It's
Damn it,
it's all kind of
I
like
want to
tied.
climb out of the building. Is there any way I can kind of climb out and swing myself up out of the building?
Wait, you trying
Not
to
in this
escape?
room.
You trying to escape?
Just see
You
the daddy
cheeky
arching
daddy.
their back.
I was just trying to get out of the way.
Yeah, there's no real like area for which to climb.
Burn, baby, burn.
Hmm. How high up is the roof?
Like a good 10, 15 feet up.
trying to think if I can make the hole in the roof bigger.
I might be able to do that.
I mean, if you threw like a grenade or something up there.
Well, I don't have one of those.
Yeah.
What do I
No.
have?
Yet.
Yet. Just become like a real pirate and just have a load of like little flint bombs on you.
I have ball bearings. I could throw 1,000 of those.
Yeah, you could drop them on the floor and make it difficult terrain
Plink, 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 plink.
as they all roll down into the basement.
See, my cat loves to chase barbels, so as soon as you throw them down, you would have an instinct urge to start chase them around the floor.
And unfortunately, most vampires have the problem where if you drop a number of things on the floor, they'll have to instinctively count them.
Wait a minute.
Do you not know that? Where you chuck a bag of rice in front of a vampire and they have to count each individual grain of rice?
Nope, never heard of that one.
I don't have that
Ah,
one
yeah.
either.
So, yeah, it's a very weird one. I think it's more of a Japanese thing because obviously grain of rice.
Drop my ball bearings and expect to count them.
While shouting, think I'd like it as a bag of rice, and then throw the barbarians on the floor.
God damn it. Right. Anyway, what are you going to do? Come on.
Hit it. Might as well try and hit it. Stay away. Go
Okay.
Stake it in the heart.
Okay, that's a
No.
miss.
Maple syrup has a
Really?
bet on dying. Who's that one? Who's maple syrup? Is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so that means that's one turn. So
Oh,
next
my
time it
turn.
comes round to me, it'll be that Pew will be
One
fully
five.
alight.
Mhm.
Alright, that means I'm going to.
Can
Hello?
I have my 10, please?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Lauren.
So it's not my turn.
How fragile does this roof look?
Break it.
I mean, it's the majority of the parts that would have fallen down have fallen down. Still looks
Will the
fairly fragile.
Thunderwave
though,
tear it
from what I would-
open?
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Okay, so I have two options. I can bonfire the spot he's standing on,
Ooh, I like that one.
or I can Thunderwave the roof open.
Hmm.
Or I could do both and just pick which one I'm doing first.
I like the both option.
Odds is bonfire.
Shit.
I'm gonna Thunderwave the roof.
Okay.
Just sort of point it up, like as
Yep.
much as I can around the structure. Specifically, point it towards above him.
Mhm.
Like so, like this part of.
Roll damage then. Okay. So everybody within 5 feet of him.
It depends. How high is the roof?
It's about 15 feet up. This isn't for your attack, it's for the roof falling in.
Ah,
So, everybody make deck saves.
Deck
does that
saves.
include me?
Deck saves are my favourite.
You
I-
don't need to make one because you're out of range. So, chance
It's in the
fails.
corner. Here we go. 20 on that, of course, but still 20.
Yeah.
15.
So, yeah. It looks like it saved, Mike saved, and Lorana saved.
That was my last
Slightly
healing
focused at
slot.
the thing coming out of the hole, not the roof.
That was
You
that,
take 6
that was
damage.
my last healing.
Okay, so I'm uncut now.
Fucking Christ.
Could you imagine if I was?
Yeah, you
Yes.
are, aren't you?
Oh no, I'm seriously not. I'm still up. I got health.
It just
Okay.
clattered off of your head.
I don't suppose that in any way affected him.
You can't see it just yet. But, Mike, now that it's your turn.
This move away from thing that might be potentially on fire, taking disengage action, and then standing the other side of the door.
Mm-hmm. Well, the outside of the door.
Yes, please.
There you go.
I'm gonna stand just there. It's time to get away from the thing that might set on fire in next turn.
Yes.
In my turn.
Okay, so Chance, your turn.
I can't. They need to get out first. As I cast Cure Wounds on myself at first level.
Okay.
I forgot you can heal yourself.
You robot.
Yeah, I am a cleric. It's just most time I've been down.
What? The casual, druid saving the cleric.
So you give yourself 12 health. Oh no, sorry, 11.
I can't overheal,
I
so
heal
just
the
put my
not
back up to
plant.
10.
Okay. And what are you going to do?
I don't really have any bonus actions I can do. So I'm just gonna ready keep my shield up.
Okay.
And sort of just shout. Right, everyone out.
Okay, its attack will be. Oh wait, sorry. It takes 2. Sorry, not 2. So you watch as its body sets aflame, not from just the flames underneath it, but from the light that's beaming down on it.
Woohoo!
Its skin kind of frazzling and burning, and it makes a claw attack at chance, rolling a critical 1.
Oh, can we get a critical fumble in the chat?
We can indeed. (50-50). So both people within range get to make opportunity attacks. So Lorena and Chance, you get to make attacks.
Trying to give it a bump.
I wouldn't have time to shillelagh, would I?
No, it's only an opportunity attack. Okay, so you both hit.
Get down in your hole.
Dealing get down in your hole. Okay. 2 damage. Unless you were using it two-handed, were you?
Yeah, I sort of like, because the way I would carry it, if I'm not doing anything, I would use it two-handed.
Yeah. Then the mace takes 3 damage.
Critical fumble.
Okay. And then that was its first attack, and then it's going to make its second attack. Missing. That was at chance again. But it just like lunges into the light and it recoils back in pain as its flesh burns. Okay, so it's also ablaze. So it takes. What does create bonfire do? Fire damage wise. Frank,
Oh, I haven't done that yet.
do you not have the stats for it on your thing?
No, I've got
'Cause
it,
this
but I haven't like committed to
but-
No,
it.
but
'cause it's-
it's
but
it's
I
currently
have.
on fire from the bonfire underneath it.
So we just want to know the stats.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
I think it's
can get that up.
2d6 if I can recall.
Let me just bring the fire from before onto it.
There we go. It is 1d8.
Ooh.
Just 1d8.
We're
Okay.
increasing. Oh,
Yeah.
if he was at level 5, don't be
Any creature in space when you cast a spell must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 1d8.
Yep. So it takes 6 damage because
must-
it's standing in it.
And it must make a saving throw when it enters the bonfire space for the first time or ends its turn there.
Okay,
Fire.
Dandy, what are you gonna do? Da-da-da. I want you to burn. Da-da-da.
I'm gonna get the fuck out of the room.
Okay.
You see me hiding on by the wall on the other side, doing the exact same thing.
Let me leave. Let me
There
leave.
you go. Should be able to move out. Is he?
Oh, hi there, friend.
Hi, I'm hiding.
I'm
Okay.
gonna just move a little bit further away from the door as well. Over here.
Okay. Lorana, what are you gonna do?
Bonus action, shillelagh, and whack the fucker.
Okay.
Get back in there. I'm warning you.
Okay. You hit. 7 damage.
I'm gonna crunch him upside the head.
Okay. So you smack your magical melee into the side of his head, and you watch as it kind of like dents and crooked. Anything else? Or is that bonus action and
That's
action?
what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Oof.
Mike, what are you gonna do?
Gonna peer into the doorway and shoot an arrow at it.
Okay.
If it's got half cover, I would like to do steady shot. But if not, then no.
Okay.
Does it have half cover?
Probably not, because the thing that would have given it half cover is on fire.
Ah, cool. I didn't know if it was like half in the hatchway or something like that. But anyway, here it comes. Fonk. Oh,
That's
terrible
a hit.
damage. And
So
then
6 damage.
bonus action, expert crossbow, Wooyah action, reverse one. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
They both
It's another
hit.
hit.
It's magical. It's like Christmas.
Yeah, he's looking pretty like full of holes, on fire, and also burning from the sun. Screaming in pain.
I did all this while shouting non-lethal.
He just shouts at his father, "I was just hungry."
Shot through the left eye. It's like not lethal.
If it's any consolation, I'm out of bolts in one water.
Chance,
When
what are
it's
you
a
gonna
bit
do?
equal. I'm gonna.
What are you gonna
Try
do?
Can I try and bump it down the hole with my shield?
Yeah, you can
Get the
shove it
fuck
into the
down
hole.
there.
Don't
Get
send it to
down!
don't send it to the knot light.
Remember, he
So,
said not to kill. It's son after all.
I got lost in my bloodlust.
Okay, so you have to beat 6
With
Here it comes.
athletics.
Here it comes.
ready for the crit
Chance just
fail.
farts and it collapses.
Ah!
Right?
Oh my
You
god.
attempt to shove him, but you like kind of bash it into his hands, and he just kind of like moves away a bit.
Damn it.
Come on, everybody. All you gotta
Okay.
do is be at a 6. Rolls 5.
I told you.
He's going to attempt to lunge at you. Getting another fucking
Critical
7.
fumble!
It's
Slips
just
and
become
falls down.
slapstick. It's just slapstick.
I
mean, that is
between me and him.
I want to get like a voice thing that says critical fumble when we press a button.
Okay, so unfortunately, it gets moved to the last of its turn order,
Whack whack.
Uh-oh.
and hits you with a 25 to drain you for 7.
Oh dear.
Shutting systems down.
Don't get bed again,
Fuck's
otherwise
sake.
you're fucking dead.
Fuck
Let's
it.
see, what was it? Another 7 damage and necrotic, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so my max HP, I'm unconscious, and my max HP is now 3.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh, my god.
I
Yeah.
have gone from 30 max HP to 3 max HP.
So,
Oh, come on, we can do this.
Andy, what are you going to do?
Just keel over.
Rolls on your back, legs up in the air like a dead spider. It's like,
that is what the dandy is gonna do.
So you
Because
skipping
the
your turn
dragon
then?
doesn't even know what's happening in there. Yeah, I'm
No,
still
all you hear,
skip.
all
I'll
you hear
prepare
is
an attack
crackling of
in case
fire.
something comes through.
You
I'll
hear
prep-
the familiar sound of a thunk of heavy person on the floor.
I
You've
wonder
heard it
what that
several
could
times
be.
before.
The
It's a
s-
very similar.
and the
familiar
loud
noise.
sigh of a nearby druid.
Which for some reason you can
Wait,
hear over the crackling
How
of
many
fire.
times have I fainted or gone unconscious in the space
I
of
think
this
it's
that
four.
party? Not
The
no.
healer shouldn't be
This
the
is my
one going
fourth time
down.
this session. This is the fourth time this session.
Did you
third
say that it increases in damage the longer they stand in it?
No, I think it just if
Higher
they end their
level.
turn, then they take it again.
Okay, there you go. Another 3 damage.
Fucking die.
It is like in that attack that it did against Chance, its arm like burst into ash, which is why it rolled a 1.
Non-lethal.
I'm not doing the lethal. The sky is.
You're just watching it, is it?
What level is my one? Yeah,
Okay,
3.
Lorana, what are you gonna do?
Oh no.
Can I use an action to feed Chase potion?
Yes, you can.
Drink up,
I'm gonna do
Buttercup.
that.
So 2d4 plus 4, or 2d4 plus 2, isn't it?
So 8.
Okay, so you regain 8 health. Chance.
So you
Did we
regain
say
3.
you could go unconscious,
I'm
Chance?
back at 3.
Okay, 3.
One of the
Ignoring
dice
the
could have
fact that
done
I'm
me
probably.
fully. I got hit
Would
with
it
the
be get
mat.
disadvantage? I assume it wouldn't get disadvantage to hit me because it's on fire.
It has disadvantage to hit you due to the sun.
Yes.
Cool. So I'm gonna try and drag Chance's ass out of this room.
Mhm.
Given that I can move 35 feet, I'm gonna try and drag him to like here on the
I'm
other
a
side
very
of the door.
heavy boy.
Okay, so it's going to attack Chance.
An opportunity.
You
a
killed
chance.
me.
Oh my god, no.
No, I think you can't as long as you're not willingly moving out of the person's attack radius, they don't make an attack against them. It would be more you, so makes 1 claw attack, misses. So Chance, move over with Lorana to where she is now.
Yep.
I essentially wanted to drag him to the outside of the room by the door and then stand in the way.
Okay. Oh wait, actually, did you drag him while he was conscious?
Conscious, yeah.
Can't remember if you can drag conscious people.
I think you can kind of
I
encourage.
assume if he's willing.
Yeah, I think in this case you can because he was prone, so it's more like grabbing him by his feet.
So as I'm getting.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Just the dink,
So like
dink,
your
dink against the floor as I'm like, for fuck's sake, in my head.
Channeling your inner cinder.
Oh my god, it is then. Why is the
Literally.
father not leaving? What an idiot. What tool?
No, he can stay. He can be the fucking bait if he wants to stay.
But he is a fellow holy man.
What a weird thing to say about someone who's grieving over the fact that their son is undead. You're a fucking tool. Why are you standing in a room that's
Come
on
on,
fire?
you gotta leave.
Right,
You're gonna die. It's all good grieving, but you don't want to die. Come on.
Mark. Mike? Mike, what are you doing?
Remaining shot gonna be fired, which is my
Okay.
heavy crossbow. So I might as well use my very last steady.
Unfortunately, they're behind full cover as Lorana is standing in the way.
Even steady won't help me there. So I'll ready an action instead, just to fire my heavy crossbow when it's clear for me to shoot.
Oh, just a quick question. Lorana and Chance, are you on the other side of the door?
No. We're on this side.
Okay. Just need to make sure. Okay, so what are you going to do?
I'm just gonna ready for when I got a clear shot. Heavy crossbow.
Okay.
Pupe.
Chance, what are you going to do?
Get out of my way.
I'm prone currently, aren't I?
Indeed, yes. You're currently being dragged.
I'd like to spend half movement to get off from prone.
Sure.
You just get another.
As I know. As I head there
No, what do you do?
and begin to push the fellow holyman.
Yay! Go out of the
opening.
door.
Pushing him towards the door.
Yeah, I'm getting him out of dodge.
Okay. He's going to resist. So athletics.
Dickhead.
Fuck it.
Dickhead.
My son, my dear, like amputated on fire, undead fucking
Oh.
son.
Yeah. He's like pushing you, and you're pushing him. Like you're in a clasp. You're in a struggle. So
No.
he's keeping you in place now.
No.
Pushing me, pushing
No.
you.
No.
Your son will be fine. We must get out.
No.
No, he's dying. Why? Why are you
He'll
doing
be
this?
fine.
Yeah, but you'll also die. Don't also die. That means 2 dead. No. Bad. No.
And his son is going to run up,
Oh god.
and he runs through the flames towards you, Chance.
Fuck
And he
it.
lunges,
No. Ah.
hitting his father, biting into his neck.
No! Oh my god.
No. No.
And as he does, he bursts into ash, dying completely in his father's arms.
Oh, fuck.
Burst into ash in his arms.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
It's
So
Mark
his-
and Irene, or whatever her name is for all this.
They've got home.
They've been waiting by the
They're
waiting
in
by the grave.
they're in the fucking town at this point. They're safe. They're gone.
They were by their father's grave paying respects. But so this father holds out his arms as his son lunges for him, and as his son's fangs dig into his shoulders, the son just gets to him, and he just turns into a pile of ash in front of him.
This kid
And,
doesn't have a granddad, and this is gonna repeat, does he?
No. And yeah, your turn order is now finished. As the father slumps to his knees, eyes wide open, the fire kind of glistening in his eyes as tears begin to
Did
roll
they-
down.
Did they manage to actually, did he manage to bite the father?
He did, yes.
Can we fix that?
Uh,
That's what got us into this.
I got
Um,
2 suggestions. We fix him or we throw him on the flame while the flame's still hot.
Lorana
he's a
looks him dead in the eyes, begins to get super wide-eyed and have a sort of panic attack, and immediately walks out the front of the church to stand outside.
You see me and Dandy either side of the door, just kind of shaking a little.
In his inconsolable state, he kind of gets up and begins walking with his hands with the ashes of his son up to the pedestal, dropping to his knees once more.
I kind of go
Too
over
big.
to
Hey, Chance.
go over to Mike.
Have you got anything to power that fire? As I see it crawling up the side of the wall.
I don't do that type of magic.
Ah, hi Dandy. Have you got anything to put out the fire?
Can I build it out, please?
I've got
Yeah, we're just
Okay,
stuck in. The holyman's locked the door and it's like, how shall I avenge your son?
What was that, Dandy?
and I said I've got things to make the fire worse. I think maybe
No.
we should leave. Maybe that might.
And
be
then Mike
best.
remembers he has a bucket. And he goes to search.
Don't mutate the fire.
No, it's empty. It specifically says an empty bucket, so I'm going to look for some water.
Okay.
As you guys come out, you see Lorana takes off her mask and chucks it a good 10 feet away into the ground and just screams, "I just wanted to fucking help."
Oh. Oh no.
Meanwhile, Mike's frantically looking for water. In town, must be a well.
Also, side note, you do notice that the second the mask leaves her face, there doesn't seem to be much magical power about her person.
Huh. I think I'll...
kind of
Can-
puts a hand on her shoulder, and it's like, unfortunately, you soon learn that you can't help everyone.
She sort of shoos or like pulls out of the grasp and literally just begins to walk off to where the dead's grave was.
I kind of awkwardly follow along behind. That's the direction I was going to go in.
Can I cast Detect Poison Disease?
Sure.
Oh, I can't. Oh, there you go.
Okay. You do detect some poison. Kind of whatever the thing was that happened to you earlier, seeping through his blood.
Can I roll a history to see if I remember if there's a well in town?
Decapitate him, JJ.
Sure.
Decapitate him. Looks at weapon. Mace. Blunt.
You don't remember anything about the town, like specifically for the water fountain.
Okay,
Well.
in that case, let's determine which direction I randomly run in. Back into the church ground, it would seem.
Ah.
Mhm.
As I go to search up by the graveyards, perhaps there was water up there.
As I'd like to put my hand
Just piss on the fires,
on
there's
his
Hell's
shoulder.
family. Yeah.
As I just put my hand on his shoulder, picks him up and go, "Be gone!" No, chucks him there.
Be
Just
gone.
put my hand on his shoulder and see if I can cast Lesser Restoration on him to see if I can get rid of whatever this is.
Okay. Disease. Okay. He you watch as the sort of fluid pumps out of the bite wound on his neck from casting the spell, and he turns to you with his hand full of his son's ashes, and you watch as his hands shake and the tears down his eyes kind of pour down, and not only do they pour down, but they begin to get heavier and redder as it begins to turn to blood, and his eyes begin to grow, and his body begins to stretch and
Why the fuck are you on your own, JJ?
And as his
I
knees
should have helped the holy man.
and you watch as his
Damn it.
clothes rip and his hands turn giant and his face begins to morph, and he screams at you.
I'd
And
just
that's where
like
the end of the session happens.
I'd just like to point out, JJ, you are currently on 3 HP. If he hits you
It's
higher,
higher!
if he hits you higher than 6, you're dead.
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 And while he's starting to as soon as he starts eyes bleeding blood and whatnot, can I just start edging or backwards?
Sprinting.
And,
Just
getting
sprinting away.
Unfortunately, that's the end of the session for today.
This is that's ever so slightly disconcerting as he just gently backs away.
Well, that is one hell of a cliffhanger. So if you guys in chat
Fun
enjoyed
fact as
that
well.
session today, we hope to see you next time.
Other than Shillelagh, I'm completely powerless without my mask.
Better put it back on then.
Right. So
I've got to
hopefully
grab it
everybody's
first.
enjoyed. Mike Turnstile's Spidey sense tingles. And yeah.
I never
We,
miss a trick as I drop my bucket and look at the window.
So yeah, hopefully you can join us tomorrow when we do some Persona 4.
To answer your question, Nadia, we do this D&D every 2 weeks. Every other week. And on the off week that we don't do this one, we do Storm King's Thunder with the other group. Group Wizard or group... wait, what was it again?
Amputine.
Amplatine.
Amputine.
We also do Pokemon D&D every other Tuesday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to add to the confusion.
Not this Tuesday coming up, the Tuesday after.
Yeah,
so
of course it wouldn't be simple.
We have too much stuff
And
on our
also on
schedule.
the third
On the 8th.
eclipsing sun of the year, we decide to sacrifice goats on our tabletop Friday stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised you're confused.
And if we get to 200 followers, we're going to do a 24-hour stream.
But that 24 hours will take place over 3 days consecutively somehow.
But only ever on a full moon.
But to be even clearer, on our Discord there is a schedule thing you can click on, and that will clear up everything.
Yeah. But yeah, join us for tomorrow, which would be a Sim Sunday, where we're playing Persona 4, if you're interested in that. And yeah, have fun and see you guys next time.
Thank you for joining, Nadia.
Thank you,
Yeah, thanks.
everyone.
Good
Yeah,
more
really,
people.
really
Yeah.
good turnout. Appreciate the hell out of that. Thank you.
Yeah, good to see you, Hells.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.